All righty, we are live. Cajun Coin Hunter here today, aka Boudreaux. How y'all doing tonight? About 11:30 at night. See, we got Jungle Bob Repair in here. We got Sam I Am in here. We got Juan Prats. Anna I'm Crazy. How you doing, Miss Anna I'm Crazy? Right, Jungle Bob Repair, Sam Hanks. I think we got everybody in here. And then all the way from up on the left hand coast, we got Mr. Anthony in here.
Hola,
What's up,
everybody,
Anthony?
all the way from California.
Yeah, all the way from the left hand coast.
Yeah, it's a police state almost nowadays, in my opinion.
Mhm. Dove season's in the house. What's up, Shaggy? Shaggy's in the house. Yeah, we just started. What,
Ooh-wee.
2 minutes ago? Not even.
I'm with Mater, man. It's getting a little cold for us back here, man. I should have brought more than just a flannel.
Oh, huh. VC. Whoa, look out. VC Coins Nevada's in the house. Look, I'll tell you what, me and VC go back a long ways. We go back uh, a long time, put it that way. Hadn't seen my Mona Me in a while. He's not that far from Reno over there. He's another guy that's a silversmith, coppersmith. He does silver pours, copper pours, brass, gold. If he has a little bit of gold, he'll pour some gold. So what's up, VC? Rafe Elman's in the house, my moderator brother from Yuma, Arizona, where it never gets cold. Bull butter, it gets cold down there a little bit.
Arizona gets cold as hell.
Yeah, Yuma. I'm talking about way down in Yuma. It gets a little chilly down there. Put it this way, they don't have 15 inches of snow. DTN. Hey, hey, Dallas. What's going on, my little brother? Dallas. Coin Collector, Ohio. Coin Collector, Ohio. I've been knowing that little fella for a while. Been knowing him since he was like 14 years old. And I think now he's 19. The guy's like 6'5", and he should be playing professional football or baseball, one of the two.
Yep, I am
Yeah,
too short to play for professional sports. I'm only
well,
5'6".
he's up there in Ohio,
I
Coin
love that.
Collector, Ohio. Man, hadn't seen him in a while. And VC, VC had caught the cut like that one time, and I think he had caught it again. So he ought to be immune to that crap. So hey, VC, I'm gonna send you a link, dude. In fact, I was thinking about you the other night. Here it is. Yeah.
Woo.
Uh-oh.
I got popcorn in my corner tonight.
No, it's I was putting the link in for VC coins, and the link I was gonna put in was about 100,000 words. Put it this way, it wasn't the StreamYard link. It was something else. What you been up to, Rafe? Dove season's in the house. He's over in Arizona.
Yeah, nice. I didn't even know Mater was actually on tonight. Actually, I was listening to CP, and then I left and got on the train, and I saw Mater
Yeah,
was on.
I didn't know Mater was live neither until Missy told me about it. And he was only on when I jumped in there. he was only on for like 4 minutes. So,
Ah,
I mean, put it this way, it wasn't in my live section yet. You know, I go to the I reload my pages and I go to see who's live. He
yeah.
wasn't even on there yet. But when I went to his channel, he was there. Look, okay, hey, Dallas said, not much, Boudreaux. He said, I'm 17 years old now, 6'9", and I wear size 19 shoes.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Now, hey, wouldn't that be a baseball pitcher? Couldn't you
That's like two
imagine him
baseball
as a?
pitches right there.
Yeah, yeah. All right,
There went
like,
a nice 64.5 Mustang.
yeah. Andrew O'Neill, Black Cloud Mining, which Dallas knows him, Coin Collector, Ohio. Never forget that name. Anyway, Andrew O'Neill has a son that has a size 16 shoe and is 6'5". So Dallas done outgrew him now.
I gotta get a tape measure when I get to the shop, see what a size 19 shoe would look like, man.
Yeah. Hey, VC, what's going on, brother? How you
Hey, brother,
been,
what's
man?
happening?
Oh man, I hadn't seen you in what? Well, you had went to the hospital
It's been a
and all
while, brother.
that, and we kept missing each other.
I know.
Uh, man, how you doing, brother? I hadn't seen you in what 4 months,
God, I think
5 months.
I think it's been longer than that, brother.
Well, it can't be that much longer because I was in
Well,
the
maybe.
hospital
Yeah, right
all
around there.
all during March. So I'm gonna say 5 months, 6 months.
How you been?
I can't complain. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. So, and look, Dallas is in the house tonight. Coin Collector Ohio, he's in the stream. Hadn't seen him in a couple months. Rafe
Rafe in there.
Ailman's in the house. Man, yeah, we got just about all the old coin crew in here right now. But you got a bumblebee right there, a little honeybee. Was that a honeybee you were swatting at?
Yeah, it was just damn flies.
Oh, I thought it looked like a honeybee.
No, just flies. Kind of warmed up here the last few days. Now the flies are back out again.
Yeah. Ray Feldman said, VC, I still need to buy one of your silver pourers. I got to get one from the pouring legend. That's right. VC is one of the first guys I've known that in the pouring, silver pouring.
Yeah, Rafe, just let me know what you want, bud. I'll pour you something.
All right, I have to mute myself. That train was coming in.
I gotta figure out what's going on with my volume. I can't hear.
Oh, you can't hear? Wow.
I'm trying to. Hang on a second.
Say something, Anthony.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay.
I can hear you, sir.
Yeah, we can hear you, or you just can't hear me.
You're clear. You're clear as day.
I don't know. Maybe it's just on my end. Maybe.
Oh.
I got this new iPhone and I haven't figured out everything, all the gadgets on it yet.
Damn, that's your third iPhone in 2 years.
I went through 5 phones in 1 year.
One time he was in on his iPhone and it sounded like somebody typing in the background.
Yeah, you remember my old phone?
Keyboard?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, your old phone. That was your first phone, and then you got another one, and then now you got another one since then?
Yeah, I just got the new iPhone 13 the other day.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yeah, I know. I spoil myself sometimes.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, you can afford it. You know, if y'all don't know about it, VC is a manager at AutoZone?
Yes, sir.
AutoZone, yeah. And he's a true mechanic, so he knows what the hell he's talking about. All right.
Oh, so you're the guy that I want to talk to when I go to the parts counter.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. There's
You're not
a
the
few
19-year-old just pushing the keys on the keyboard and
there's a
telling me the
few of us
part I want
left
is
that
wrong.
don't just use the computer to talk to people.
Yeah. That's it.
Some
Hey,
people look at some people look at the computer and that's all they know.
hey, where's your truck at, VC?
Which one?
You know that one that you've been having for years and years that
Oh my
looks brand spanking new?
oh my Tahoe. I sold it.
Oh, you didn't sell that truck, did you?
Yeah, I did.
Oh man, I think I got a picture of it in the email. I think.
Yeah, I did send you a picture of it. I still have.
I don't know if it's in if it's in my text, a phone text. I
Yeah,
won't
I
have
sent you a picture of it.
it in an email or a text.
Now
I
all I
forgot.
have is my '83 Ford F-150 is all I have right now.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you that. Hey, guys and gals, that Tahoe looks brand spanking new.
Yeah, that was my baby. I don't know why I sold it. I got offered a good amount of money for it, so I took it.
Yeah. Juan Prats is in the house.
Bonito, what's up, man?
Juan Prats is over in Tennessee, VC.
He's
I
You
just
know,
bought my wife a
he's the Puerto Rican Tennessean.
Puerto
yeah,
Rican Tennessean.
yeah. He's from Puerto Rico originally, but he lives in Tennessee. You know, which Puerto Rico is United States territory. So,
Right, Puerto Rican Tennessean. I like that word.
yeah, there you go. Yeah, you just dubbed him. Yeah. Uh, PR Tennessee, PR 10. And then Rafe Ailman's in the house. You know Rafe automatically. Coin Collector Ohio, which is DTN Clan. Then we got Shaggy Rifleman in the house.
Oh, Saggy's trouble.
Let's see, Dove Season. You know Dove Season, don't you? Dove Season 91, VC. You remember him?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Raising Cajun. What's going on, mon ami?
Oh, that's the red light district.
Yeah, the red light district. Oh crap! I gotta send him a link. I forgot.
Do you have me on presentation, Cajun?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do.
Get my ugly face off there, would you?
All right. Well, I thought you was gonna show off a couple of moles or something.
No, not tonight. I will next time.
Silver moles, your furnace, or something like that.
I haven't even turned on my furnace in 4 months, but I'm getting back into it now.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And then right there, right above you to the right, right there, that's Anthony, GM85. He's a mechanic, tool guy, and all that. He's on his way to work right now. He
Nice
runs
to
the
meet you,
shop
sir.
he runs the shop at night.
Who's that, Anthony?
I
Yeah.
try to run the shop at night.
What do you work? What do you work on? Diesel or what?
I do R&D testing.
Oh, okay.
Right now, we're doing some fancy pants F1 stuff.
Nice.
Yeah. It's not gasoline powered either. Ooh-wee.
So where do you live? You live in California, you said?
Me. Yep. I live in California. I live in the Bay Area.
Oh, really? What part?
East Bay.
Okay. I was born in Napa.
Yeah. I don't live in San Francisco. That's too expensive. Hell,
No,
where I live is too expensive.
Where were you born, VC?
Nobody can afford to live in San Francisco anymore.
I think average rent in San Francisco is $3,500 for a studio right now.
That's why people are living in cardboard houses out there.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Where you said you were originally from, VC?
I was born in Napa, California.
Oh,
Napa. You
yeah,
were born in wine country.
Wine country, yep.
Right.
I lived in Napa, Hayward, Newark, and then.
Then you know exactly where I'm at. Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Hayward right now.
Hey, David Carlisle, how you doing, bud?
Dave's not here, man.
Yes, he is.
Dave's not here, man. Raising Cajuns in the house, mon cousin.
Yo.
What's up, folks? What's up?
What's happening?
No red light tonight. We are parked for the weekend. Taking a couple days off.
Days. Oh, I don't know what those are.
Yeah, wait a minute. You parked at a truck stop or a
Yep.
layover at a company or you at the house?
No, we parked at a truck stop down here in Brownsville, Texas.
Oh, that's right. We were talking about that
Mhm.
night before last or last night or something.
Last night.
Yeah, when I was talking about hauling rags, clothes from New York that all the Salvation Army they give to the poor people. Guess where all that goes? That all goes to Brownsville, Texas, and gets sold to the Mexicans stores down there by the Bayou. Raising Cajun will let you know that for a fact.
Whoops, what
Look
happened?
out!
What
Boom, boom,
happened?
boom, 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 boom,
There it is.
boom. Ed the old tech guy with a $2 super chat. Appreciate it, Ed. What's up?
Hey, Cajun, I'm
Now,
still a good.
Ed,
Hey, Cajun, I'm a good auto mechanic, but I still can't get my damn lawnmower to run right.
well, hey, that's all right. All you got to do is give me a call on the phone and tell me what it's doing, not doing, and I can tell you exactly what to do.
I will. I'm gonna have to call you because I have to use starting fluid to start the damn thing every time.
You just got a carburetor issue.
Yeah,
Push lawnmower or what?
it's a self-propelled.
Self-propelled push? Okay.
Yeah, it's got
Walk
a
behind. Oh yeah. It's
Briggs and
probably got
Stratton
a
like 6 horsepower or something. I can't remember.
Briggs and Stratton, BNS.
Yeah,
What's that? What's
Yeah.
that old? What's that old saying? It ain't got no gas in it.
Ain't got no gas. That's Carl Childress, the world's most famous, best lawnmower mechanic. Carl Childress. Ain't got no gas in it. Well, you got gas in it, but your carburetor stopped up. All you need to do is just put it in your ultrasonic cleaner, or clean it out real good, dip it, or tear it apart.
I'll give you a call.
I can take you to it step by step. You put it back on, second crank is gonna start.
All
If
right,
not, I'll kiss your foot.
I'll call you.
Hopefully it's a metal carburetor you can take apart and rebuild. I got a Murray. I ended up getting it's a plastic carburetor.
I would rather the Briggs and Stratton plastic carbs than the
It
metal
was only
carbs.
$16. Slapped it on, no problems.
Yeah, yeah. But I tell you what, you could have saved yourself $16 by just taking the carb apart and squirting some starting fluid through it or
Well, I
carburetor
tried. I
cleaner
tried
through it.
that. It didn't work.
Yeah, because you didn't do the right jets and nozzles. That's all. You should have
Yeah, I tore
called
mine
me and
apart
I'd have
too, and it
told you how to do it.
didn't do any good either. But I'll
Hey,
give you a call.
I'm the first one to admit I don't know crap about small engines, chainsaws, lawnmowers, yard equipment. Not my forte.
I'm the same way.
Motorcycles, trucks, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the same way, dude.
Now, VC, I tell you what, VC will tell you anything about a Vortec or TBI or anything like that.
Vortex, me and Vortex do not get along.
John Francis is in the house. Another Louisiana man in the house.
John Francis, what's up, bud?
Oh,
Yeah.
woo-wee. We're at 10 o'clock.
And again, Ed the Tech Guy, thank you very much for that super chat. Appreciate that very much. Oh, let me see here. Ed, boom, 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 click, 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 .com, man. Boomhauer. That's
So
where I got that from. Boomhauer on King of the Hill.
I was
Clickety, click,
watching that
click,
this
click,
afternoon,
clickety,
Casey.
click, clickety, click, click, .com, man.
how's the weather
Boom.
out there in Louisiana?
Right now it is 47 degrees. It was 44 earlier. It seems like it's getting a little warmer right now. So yeah, it's a little chilly down here. Redline Gary, what's up, mon ami?
I didn't know it
I'm
got
here.
down to 40
Gary, what's
degrees in
going on,
Louisiana.
sir?
Not too much. Just hanging out tonight. That's just about it.
You working on
That's
part
it.
5 of Save Your Racetrack series?
I've got 5 and 6 already going on. Actually, what's funny is on one of my social media accounts, our local track owner, we had a great discussion today earlier about the track series.
Okay.
And he weighed in some of his thoughts. So we're going to get stuff like perspective from what a track owner expects out of, the drivers. And we're going to have
that circuit coming, or the circuit that's going to run.
Well, right. Like, okay, like one thing that was brought up was in lower classes, you seem to have more crews, like, more people that are helping, more people that want to support you. But in the higher up classes, like your E-mods, late models, there's not too many people. So why is that? There's that question. And a lot of the late model guys, they don't like promoting their sponsors or anything. It's like, what are the reasons behind that?
Like once you get into like the bigger classes, that's like, you're getting towards top tier stuff, and sponsorship money is a big deal and all that stuff.
Well, right,
so, like, why
because
you promote the sponsor?
You can't touch one of these cars for under 20 grand. If you go out and get all new stuff for a late model, let's say asphalt late model, minus your engine, you're looking at $65,000.
That's just starting.
Yeah. So you put that into a perspective. Now, yeah, a lot of guys that, and women that own late models, they're either racing for somebody else, or if they do own it, they're a business owner. So, yeah, they don't have that much time on their hands to do that, but why not appoint somebody to do that for you? So there's a bunch of different perspectives that are going to be coming on board with the series, so it's going to be well-rounded. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, nice. Oh, I look forward to watching those. Are you going to try to maybe bridge in like dirt track stuff too?
I'm talking to a couple of local dirt track owners, especially one that just got signed up for the World of Outlaws.
Because dirt tracks like they seem like they have a lot more longevity.
Well, they do, but also it's a different type of market. So, like for instance, there are nationally sanctioned classes. So that goes back to one of the other videos where it was.
I think that was like number 2. I think were doing it, talking about like national, like a across the board universal rule set.
Yeah,
or sanctioning bodies, I believe you said.
Yeah, that's where a lot of these big races come from. So that and these tracks, dirt tracks in general, they are relentless at marketing. You will see all kinds of crazy stuff. Like even on my social media stuff, I've posted up like race cars going down public streets with police escorts, just like to promote. Like we're talking sprint cars.
Oh, the little ones with the wings.
Yeah, well, the big ones with the wings.
Yeah, like the World of Outlaws.
Yeah, because they'll go up and down the streets of a town announcing that they're there. They got the big haulers coming in, and it's like this huge spectacle, like NASCAR.
Big money. They
make it an event, is what they do.
Right, where your local asphalt track may not have the resources to do that. Not saying that all of them don't, because I have seen some take initiative and do 1 or 2 things or 3 or 4 things on those lists. So, because like the one track in the Veterans Motorplex down in Millersville, Tennessee, or Greenbrier, whichever one you want to call it. They actually have a truck with a big, huge sign attached to it. It's like a miniature billboard. And on both sides of it, they advertise the weekend race, and they go and drive that thing all over Millersville and Nashville, just advertising. So you can't beat it. You know, and they'll do things like, oh, well, we got bounce houses for the kids this weekend, sponsored by so and so. You know, and it's like, okay, so you can get family fun activity.
Yeah, moving part. There's more moving parts than people realize.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like that. That's why I said there's tracks out there around the U.S. that they're doing little things, but there's so much more I don't think that they're aware of.
For me, like I live in California, Gary. You're probably familiar because I know you said you spent some time in California. We have the ultimate track still. It's still there. It's not torn down by any means, but I don't remember it ever being used for anything other than we've occasionally had a lemon ball race where we just take beaters and we race them and see how long they run.
Yeah,
I don't remember that. I don't think that track gets very much use at all. It's just there.
Well, that and a lot of places have gotten the whole thing of you have one side of culture that thinks that, you know, motorsports in general are racist. You have one side of the culture that's saying that the sport is just basically hillbillies. You know,
it's not true by any means.
Right. Well, you see where I'm going, and these are just factual things because the general public, that's what
it's the general perception. It's the perception.
Yeah. So how do you get the word, you know, to change and flip flop and show that, yeah, there's those people there, yeah, but those people are everywhere. You know, you're going to have bad apples and things like that. But motorsports in general, you've got males, females, doesn't matter the skin color, doesn't matter this.
Nope.
Everybody, your youth, adult, so seasoned veterans, everybody's competing.
Yep.
So it doesn't, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we've talked about that before, Gary. Like a race team's a family.
Yeah. Well, even all the other drivers on the track, your family until the green flag drops.
Green flag drops, you're disassociated until that last lap.
Yeah. After that, everything's cool. Give it about 10 minutes or so, but yeah, everything's
depending
cool
on what happens on the track.
Right.
Oh yeah. You spin one guy out and boom.
Well, you know, sometimes the vultures come out, but you know.
Oh yeah, we used to see that.
The actual sanctioning, the national sanctioning rules. If somebody acts like a total idiot and they get banned, they're done. So they can't try that stuff at other tracks and promote the stupidity across the United States. It doesn't need to be there. It's much like how CART does things with Formula One and, you know, whatnot. They don't put up with any of that.
I'm going to hop out, guys. I got to go do the grocery shopping for the shop real quick.
All right.
Don't forget the TP.
No, I will not do that. That's the boss's problem. I'm buying the food for the shop for the next week.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, tell him to get 80 grit.
No, my boss is still mad at me for leaving engineer jokes all over the shop. I printed out a bunch of engineer memes and left them all over the shop. So they're not happy with me right now, but my coworker's still trying to find his toolbox that I left in the loft.
Really?
He still hasn't found his toolbox yet.
He didn't inquire to you about, hey, where's my damn toolbox at?
Not yet, anyway.
So whose tools are he's using?
We have two shop boxes. So he's been using those, but he hasn't, for some reason, he hasn't asked where his box is. I don't know why.
Maybe because
he also rearranged his entire toolbox one time too, though.
Maybe he's being a little smarter than you, and next week he might pose that question to you. Hey, you know what? My toolbox has been missing for the last week and a half.
Maybe.
What? Oh, y'all playing a joke on me or something? You know, he might come up with that. He might be smarter than you. You know?
Just maybe though. You know, I could, or the Snap-on dealer wanted his payment.
Yeah, and I did bring that up. I said,
He
yeah,
said that last night. Or the
yeah.
Snap-on dealer wanted his
Snap-on
payment.
dealer said, hey, you missed the
Yeah,
payment,
yeah,
dude.
and I did bring that up. I said, yeah. He said
Uh-oh,
that last night.
is that you, Anthony?
Snap-on dealer said, hey, yeah, it might be me. Yeah, but I gotta get out of here. I'll jump back in there.
All right.
Oh, wait.
Okay, no, it wasn't Anthony. Okay, it's gone now.
Yeah, I'll be back, guys. I gotta go do this shopping real quick, guys.
All right.
Yep, I'll jump back in if I get a minute, though, man.
All right.
Blue top.
There you go.
Yeah, that poor toolbox, Shaggy said. That poor toolbox. Yeah, he hit his co-worker's toolbox up in the loft when he was on vacation. That's a dirty trick.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you what we used to do in the shop. We'd have some helpers come in at one time or another, and we'd take a fuel line hose. 3/8 fuel line, but that long, and then we'd stick a cigarette butt in both ends of it, like that, and we'd throw it to the newest guy. Hey, here, catch! And then he'd grab it, and they'd have a fire red cherry, you know, because we'd huff and puff on it, make it a hot red cherry,
Mm-hmm.
like that. Stick a cigar or cigarette in each end of that fuel line hose that long, and man, they grab it like that. Now you're like, oh, yo, sonny beaches. Hey, well, that's just the rookies, though. You know what I'm talking about? And they put it this way, they wouldn't fall for it a second time.
I wouldn't believe so.
I wouldn't either.
Yeah, but that's still a dirty trick, you know.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, but hey, you got to get what do you call that? Not enunciated.
Initiated.
Initiated. That's it. That's
There you
it. Got to get initiated when you go to work in the shop or something. Man, Raging, Cajun, I can't believe you sitting over there that whole time at a damn truck stop.
Yep.
Well, hey, that's
tomorrow
the reward.
tomorrow we're gonna get an Uber and go to like Lowe's, Home Depot, Walmart, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but can't you bobtail?
Oh, I can, but I'd
No,
rather
I
just leave the
would.
truck parked. I'd rather just leave the truck parked.
Not me. I'd bobtail over to Lowe's, Home Depot, whatever. That way I ain't got to pay no Uber.
Where's he parked at?
At a truck
Brownsville,
stop.
Texas. Lowe's at
Brownsville.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Brownsville, Texas. Yeah, I'd bobtail over to like McAllen. They ought to have watermelons over there right now. McAllen, right north of you. Go
Mhm.
pick you up a couple of watermelons at JD Lowe's.
Oh, we'll figure it out tomorrow. We may bobtail. Who knows?
Hey, Raging, you go all over the country?
Yeah.
So you've probably been through my town a few times. Fernley, Nevada?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, except I don't think Raging goes up northeast. I think he avoids that like the Black Plague.
The Northeast, we don't really go into it all that much. We'll go into it every once in a while. Northwest, this time of year, I don't touch.
No, too cold, too snowy, too icy.
Hmm.
Hey, Bubba. Hey,
Hey.
Chef.
You go over
Hey,
Donna
Bert.
Summit much?
Yep. I've been over
But
down there a bunch of times.
Bubba Ayers, what's going on, Money Meat? Welcome to the live stream.
I've
Yep.
been downtown San Francisco. I mean, literally downtown San Francisco with an
Oh,
18
that's got to
wheeler.
suck in the truck.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, hey, make a right turn right off of this hill.
San Francisco ain't no good town to even drive a car in, let alone a semi.
Coming
over that bridge is no joke.
No, it's not.
So Raisin, you've been across the Cabbage Patch then, haven't you?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I know about the Cabbage Patch up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's you going down that sucker. You better have some good brakes and Jake brakes on your side.
The Three Sisters I've been down.
I missed somebody in chat a while ago.
I've been down all of it.
I think I missed somebody in chat. I don't know. I got Juan Prince. I got Cajun. I got Shaggy. David Carlisle. I thought I missed somebody in chat. Oh, okay. No, it wasn't that, but I see Bubba Ayers in there, and then we got a damn raid coming through.
Yep, we got Dr.
Raid!
Doctor
Who? What's going on? Miss Giles Dolly. How you doing? Oh, it's a founded buried raid. My buddy in Canada, T. George. George, founded buried. Appreciate it very much. Mike Panucci's in the house and founded buried, flipping buried raid. All right. Johnny Bravo, what's going on, mon ami?
Hey, Johnny, what's up?
Carrie Baxter, how you doing, Carrie? Good to see you again.
Yeah.
Luke Duke. Well, I saw Luke Duke earlier. You know, over on that Ramon Juan. What's up, Ramon Juan?
Hey, Ramon. Found it buried. Man, everybody's coming in now.
Hey, found it buried. How's it going, bud?
All the football games are ending, or the kids' games are ending. They're getting home, getting relaxed, and getting on the computers.
Yeah, it's Friday night, huh?
Mm-hmm. Well, Friday night. Got paid this morning and paid a bunch of stuff out. Bought some tools.
Hey, Cajun, my daughter is pregnant again. This will make grandchild number 10 for me.
He didn't have his things in.
Really? Number 10?
Number 10.
Ooh, I only got one, and I'm glad I only got one.
Yeah, it gets expensive around Christmas time, trust me.
Yeah, she's expensive. In fact, we sent her $20 for her birthday, you know, in a birthday card.
Yeah.
Then they never got it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Let me ask Missy. Missy, did Gabby ever get a $20 and a birthday card? Oh, she never answered him back. Oh, okay. Oh well. I'm just hoping it ain't her mama that snuck it out from her and put it in her bank account. So
Hope not.
no, I mean no. My granddaughter, she has her own savings account, but her mama needs to tell us that yeah, we got it, and it went straight to the savings account. You know, my granddaughter, she's got a little bit of money in there.
That's
in
good.
the savings account. she knows what to spend and not to spend. Found it, Barry T. George. I see there. Be back in what 20 minutes. I need some food. Oh, okay. Ramon Juan's in the house. Everybody knows Ramon Juan. I know VC does.
Yep.
Over there in Arizona. He's another Arizona guy.
Arizona's the only smart state left that doesn't do daylight saving times like the rest of us fools.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Yeah, but that's fixing to change Saturday.
This weekend, I don't know why they even do it anymore.
Yeah.
Just leave the time zones alone and let us be.
Yeah.
Just leave it the way it is, for Christ's sake.
Well, the Indians, American Indians have an old saying. Only the white man can cut a foot off the bottom of a blanket and resew it to the top of a blanket and think it's a foot longer.
That's about right.
It's true.
I don't know why they just don't leave the time the way it is. That was created back in the 70s in the energy crunch days.
Something like that. Yeah. No, actually, well, I remember the time change when I was a kid, and I want to say that's like maybe the 70, 71?
It's in the 70s. I think Nixon started that bullshit.
Something, yeah, I think something like that there.
It's just leave it the way it is, man. What the hell?
Yeah. I'll tell you what, if they would in Tucson, Arizona, okay, in that town, it gets without the time change, that spring forward bull butter. I was living there in the summer, in the longest days of the summer, and it would be like 9:30. 9:30, we still could see at night.
Yeah.
Now, imagine if you would spring forward. It would be 10:30 before it got dark. Kind of like that Alaskan time,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why they don't do it over there. One of the reasons.
I hate when it gets dark around here. Like after we move our clocks back an hour this weekend, so it gets dark around 4:30, 5 o'clock. That's bullshit.
I want to show y'all something that Missy did. See this little jar, little jelly jar?
Yeah.
That's you see the top of it?
Yeah.
Y'all know what that is, huh? That's a little pop top on a salt box.
Oh, okay.
She cut that in a circle, Missy, and then she put a bunch of fresh salt in this little jelly jar. And all you got to do is just barely crack that thing open. Barely crack it open. And it just, you shake it out just like a regular salt shaker. A whole lot don't come out. Ramon Juan, to answer your question, I saw Money Maniacs last night, and I forgot to ask him if he found out anything about those Cuban notes. I forgot. Nancy Barber, hey, Nancy Barber, the bank. Oh, you won a T-shirt I donated. My special edition train T-shirt. Cool deal. And that was last week for Flipside. Big Flip?
Yep.
Big Flip. All right. Well, his wife, Flipside Journey. They had a huge auction. Oh man, that thing went on for hours and hours and hours. I donated a T-shirt, one of my channel YouTube shirts, and hey, Redline Gary was there too.
Yep.
Redline Gary was there.
I was lurking in the background for a while.
Yeah, I wound up buying something. So
Yeah, well, that's
Yeah, I
cool.
saw Raging in
Yeah.
there
Yeah, I did too.
a few times.
And and
They said it went on for over 13 hours.
oh,
Good,
I believe it.
good
And
Lord,
then
that's a long one.
Missy custom made a little Afghan, like a throw, crochet blanket. Like say if your wife or daughter or son, whatever, is watching a movie and they get a little chilly, they can throw this little Afghan over them, stay warm. She donated that. I think that went for, I forget what Missy said that Afghan went for, 40 or $50, something like that. They auctioned that off. Your wife did a quilt, right? It was at least 12 hours. Oh yeah, she worked on that quilt for more than 12 hours. She worked on that quilt. I think it took her 3 days to do it. Not all day, but you know what I mean. Yeah, nice tan and white. Correct. Yep. Neutral colors. Neutral colors. That's right, Miss Nancy. Let's see. Who else I missed in here earlier? All right, Johnny Bravo. Yeah, Florida has 2 time zones. Yeah, but that's on the panhandle.
Yeah, so does Indiana. Indiana's kind of does this now.
Yeah, yep. Indiana has 2 time zones. A buddy of mine, Bill Morris, he passed away a while back. That's who I bought my Jeep from. He would come down here every year. He would come down from Indiana because he couldn't stand the cold. He would take his big old Bluebird motorhome, big $500,000 motorhome, and pull that Jeep that I'm driving right now. He would tow that Jeep.
I didn't
And
know Florida had 2 time zones.
yep,
yes, it's the one on the panhandle though.
because of Georgia.
The top of it, the top of Florida going toward Alabama. It's not much of Florida that has that hour.
It's only about 100 miles of Florida, if that.
Yeah, something like that. Pensacola, I think Pensacola is in Central Time. Central Time. Because that's
So what
almost the western part of Florida you're going to get is
the bottom end of Florida has a different time zone?
No, the panhandle.
the Panhandle,
Um,
the one that goes toward Alabama.
Oh, didn't know that.
just over a quarter of the panhandle has a different
Yeah,
time zone than other.
yeah. It's not much, just 100 miles, maybe 100 miles.
Whether just an hour difference.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, you live in this town. Just say Pensacola, hypothetically now, for example, say Pensacola is in Central. Your little town next to it would be in Eastern Time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm
Now
trying to
that's
find my map
hypothetical.
here.
That's hypothetical.
Oh, there it is.
Learn something every day.
I'll tell you right now.
I didn't know Indiana had 2 different time zones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, sure does.
Because as soon as you cross into Florida, Georgia from Alabama, that's when your time zone changes.
Yeah, right there about what do you call that? The Chattahoochee River.
right at the Georgia state line.
Yeah, that would be the Chattahoochee River between Georgia and Alabama. Chattahoochee River.
Uh-huh.
I'm just used to Pacific times all.
From central to eastern.
Now, when I go into Utah, it's an hour ahead of us, but
Let's see here.
Yeah,
I just got back
yeah.
from Utah, as a matter of fact.
In fact, Bradley Height, Uncle Bradley, he goes in between Las Vegas and Utah.
Yeah. It's an hour
all
difference.
the time. Yep.
My son's
Right at Tallahassee.
my son's based out there at Utah, Hill Air Force Base.
Yeah.
He's
Right
moving to
at
Colorado
Tallahassee is
Springs
the
next month.
time zone.
He's going into the Space Force.
Uh-oh.
He's been in the Air Force for 8 years now. He's transferring to the Space Force.
Uh-huh.
So he'll be at
Mike,
Cheyenne Mountain in Colorado.
Mike Panucci said, yeah, oh my God, Bush, Gore, election got all screwed up when they had called the election and forgot Florida had 2 time zones. Then they got into hanging Chads. I don't know what Chads are. They all got into hanging Chads when the election was contested. Yeah, but all that Florida, like the majority of Florida for the election way back then, that was the peninsula of Florida, and then it went into the panhandle just a little bit.
But only a little bit, the southeastern part. I mean, talking a little bit of Indiana has a time zone change. The rest of it's in eastern.
Yeah, like I said, a buddy of mine, Bill Morris, the one I bought my Jeep from, just Indiana, just most of Indiana is in eastern.
Yeah.
It ain't. It's not much of uh, central in Indiana. Not much at all.
Like Evansville, Indiana is in
At least Florida has a
central.
good governor.
Yeah.
I like Ron DeSantis. He's a good dude. Compared to our governor here in Nevada, which is a worthless piece of shit.
Oh,
That didn't change the other day.
Not yet.
I know Virginia's governor changed.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good outcome, actually.
Mrs. M, how you doing?
They're saying with that governor change is going to have a big effect on the 2022.
Oh, I believe it will. I really believe it will. First time Virginia has voted a Republican governor in how many years?
Quite a few years.
Yeah.
Oh, B2. What's up, B2? What's happening? Oh, Miss Marie Henson. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live stream. I seen Miss Marie a while back.
Got B2, got Mrs. M.
Yeah, you know who
Seven
Mrs. M
Tens in the
is?
house.
VC.
What's that?
VC. You know who Mrs. M is? She changed her name a couple times.
I'm not sure.
Miss Mercer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see a few names that changed here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep. Briggs is in the house.
Miss Terry Mercer.
Oh, okay.
Terry Lee Mercer, you know, like, how big a boy are you? We always used to make a joke about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Ramon. Yeah.
Ramon's a good dude.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, Scott Keller's in the house. Spaceballs. Cajun. I am your father. Okay. See, 710's in the house. 710. I sent you a link. I think I did.
I didn't see 710. Where's he at?
He's right there.
Oh, there he is. Hey, 710,
Right
what's
there
up?
between David Carlisle and Miss Nancy Barber, the bag lady. The
Yep.
bag lady.
Oh.
Let's see. Chef Scott's in the house. What's up, Chef Scott? He was here earlier. He's a car mechanic also. He redoes cars. He'll tear them down, he'll strip the car. Okay, strip it, and I mean strip it. Trucks, strip them. The met coat the frames, or what they call that? What they call that? Pour 15.
But he does full body restorations.
Yeah, yeah. Pour 15.
A lot of work.
Yeah, yeah. He does all that good stuff. Durangos, what have you. It doesn't matter. He's got an awesome channel. Showing videos of what he does and all that.
I'll check that out.
Yeah. Chef Shade Tree Scott Dungeon.
Yep.
It was a lot easier back in the day when you click on somebody's name and join their channel. Now you got to go through all that.
Yeah, with the 3 dots on the right.
A lot of crap to go through now.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, David Carlisle, he's one of the guys that does a lot of channel links, for being a moderator.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, David does a lot. Yeah, David's everywhere.
Yeah, where's Steven?
Steven. Doolittle? Oh, I have to take his blue wrench away.
Well, no, I'm saying usually he pops into the channel.
Oh,
Says hi.
okay.
He was on was it Mater that he stopped by?
Yeah. Earlier? Yeah, he was in Mater stream, but I think he said about halfway the stream, he had to go. Something like that. I mean, I don't mind giving him another blue wrench to give him another chance, as long as he don't fall asleep with his finger on the delete button on everybody's name.
Oh, I was falling asleep earlier on Mater's stream. Went to lay down, and the dog took me out. Put a paw right on my bad knee, and now it hurts like the dickens.
Yeah. Mr. Briggs got it right. It's a pour 15. I think I said pour 4 or something. I don't know. But anyways,
all
pour
right,
15.
Shaggy. I'll send him a message tomorrow and send him some well wishes and things. Shaggy said that he's in a rough spot tonight.
Steven? Oh.
Yeah, he's still recovering from surgery.
Oh, I didn't know he was in the I thought he was out of the hospital.
I think he had outpatient surgery or something like that.
I know he had another surgery. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
I thought he was already. I thought he was at home.
They've got like 3 or 4 of those things planned for him.
Shaggy, can you tell Gary Stevens in a rough spot still? Oh, okay, yeah, okay, all right.
Where do you live, Redline?
I'm in Ohio.
Ohio?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gary's a race car enthusiast, driver, mechanic.
Yeah, I'm a big race car enthusiast myself, so.
Yeah, lead pit crew, lead pit tech for a race team.
Cool.
So, I got my work cut out for me.
Chef Scott said I did.
Adding cars, and I'm like, quit doing
Chef Scott said I did 3 videos today, and I downloaded 1 tonight. More to come. That'll work. That'll work, Chef. And the man cooks too. Hey, you ought to see his video. He's got a video on boiled corn. Okay, corn on the cob. It's not a video on boiled corn on the cob. All right, it's a video on you will never boil corn on the cob again. He does it in the microwave.
Corn on the cob in the microwave?
In the microwave, yeah. You leave the husk on it and all
Oh,
that.
okay.
Let me. I'm gonna find the. I had it up here.
Never tried that before.
Oh, look, I never tried it. The next time I see corn on the cob in my store, I'm gonna get some and try it.
Mm-hmm.
So you microwave it with the husk on?
Yeah, yeah. But there's a certain way you do it though.
I've heard of doing it on a barbecue pit like that. But
Yeah, me too. I barbecue corn like that when I soak the corn into the husk and water, and then I put it on the barbecue. That turns out pretty good, but I've never microwaved it.
Yeah, here it is. I got it right here. I'm gonna share this.
I'm willing to try anything once.
now, I'll still boil it because I like throwing it in my my crawfish bowls and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, crawfish ball. But I tell you what, I haven't tried it yet, but I want to. And there it is. That link I just put in there. There it is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll check it out.
And it don't take long. It just takes a few minutes.
Right.
So, okay, let's see.
Never done that before.
Dimebag Danilo, what's going on, more than me? What's been happening?
Hey, Dimebag.
Okay. Marie Henson said, at Cajun, I took 63 apart by hand. Lots of PB blaster. I didn't have a compressor neither. Okay, Missy's hollering at me. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never microwaved corn before. I'll try that one. I don't know.
Hey, John, how you doing?
No. Did a good sized tool purchase today. I bought some stuff from Amazon and bought some stuff from JDT Co.
JDT Co is a site that I got to stay off of, especially during streams, because I always end up buying stuff. And then I forget what I ordered, and then it shows up, and I'm like, I don't remember ordering that.
Yeah.
John Ruck. What's up, John Ruck? How you doing, buddy?
I don't know, about 3 or 4 months ago, he had a set of gear wrench on sale. The 1/4 inch and the 3/8 set together was like $150. Well, I kept on wanting to get his 1/2 inch set, and I just finally broke down today and ordered it.
Uh-huh.
So.
Now what, you got it shipped to a P.O. box or the homestead?
A homestead. I've got a delivery box out front of my house that the stuff goes into. And I've got a Ring doorbell that I can see directly to that box.
Nice.
Yeah, I love my Ring doorbell.
And then my neighbors they try to go over at least once a week to bring the mail in and take all that stuff in for us.
Hey, Power Stroke Dude, my dude in Little Cali. Hey, how's it going?
Power Stroke Dude's in the house. Look out. What's up, Power Stroke Dude? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah,
Good
he
to see
says
you in
good
here,
night.
buddy.
He's done. He's throwing in the towel.
He's throwing in the towel. I thought
Too
I
much
said,
excitement for him.
He pulled a banger of one last night.
yeah, I was there last night.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let's. What, Missy?
Then I had to
No.
order.
No, microwave. I put the link in the chat.
I
Oh,
bought my pipe,
no.
my brake line
No, he
brake
did it in a
line
microwave.
bending tool, and then I bought the brake flare thing,
Yeah.
and then I bought a boat motor anchor lifter thingamadooger. So
All right.
to lift the motor up.
Okay, Missy Luquette, watch Missy Luquette watch the whole video, and you'll see he did it in the microwave.
Yep.
And then I bought a the gear wrench magnetic socket set.
Nice.
Hey, Ramon. Yeah,
Spark plug socket set. I'm sorry.
Lake Mead is pretty much drying up right now.
Yeah, it is. I've been seeing a bunch of YouTube videos and news reels.
If we don't have a good winter this year, we're in serious trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you know what? They blaming all that on the you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
They
I
call
don't
it something. They called it something a long time ago, about 10 years ago, and now they renamed it.
Well, you call it. Well, I don't care what you call it. It's just
No.
climate change or whatever they call it.
Yeah, no, they called it global warming, and now
Whatever
they
they wanna call it,
twisted to climate change. Yeah. And look, you know what? I call bull butter on that. You know why? Because the Earth has been changing for so many years.
Yeah.
Back in the 1880s, 1890s, it got up to 110 degrees in the same towns we live in now. Then it
Yeah.
got cooler and all that. Yeah, it's just
We had
I got a solution to solve Lake Mead's problem. Okay.
everybody go piss in it.
That's half of it. That's half of it. What you do is you say free booze for the Midwest, send them out there to Lake Mead, do their business.
That's it.
That
Yeah.
bad boy will be filled to the brim.
That's
Guaranteed.
a fact, Jack.
Lake Mead's going to come back. It's just it happens every. This is it's a cycle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just like
it is.
everything.
It's a cycle. Exactly. And I didn't say cycle, but that's what I meant. You know,
Lake Mead's fed from the Colorado River. You know,
Mhm.
we have. I think we're going to have a good winter this year. So I think we'll be all right.
Let some of the water out of Lake Powell, Arizona, Page, Arizona.
We had a huge rainstorm last week, and it kind of half filled the reservoirs already. So
710 says smells pissy, but it'll work.
Lake Mead will come back. I'm not worried about it.
Hey, Miss Victoria. How you doing, Miss Victoria Roman
Hey,
Carter?
Miss Victoria.
Hey, Victoria, how are you?
Miss Carrie.
710 said it's cold right now in that area, so nobody can kind of find it to pull it out to pee in it.
You know, I'm just saying the boys in the Midwest, that's all they know how to do is party down.
Yeah, you're right.
They could
Right.
solve that. They could solve that problem in all of about 10 minutes.
Oh, Missy, watch the video. Oh, there's my sandwich material. I'm
What
gonna
you
eat
have for
me
dinner
a
tonight?
ham sandwich tonight. Ham sandwich, like with lettuce, tomatoes, and guess what I put on my sandwich?
Hmm.
Potato chips.
I bet they're
You
wavy
gotta have the
lays.
crunchies.
If y'all never had potato chips on a sandwich, a ham sandwich, y'all never been to Holly Beach, Louisiana,
I had
or,
my
You
crawfish
gotta
egg
have the
fry
crunchies.
tonight.
or Grand Isle, Louisiana. All them
Where's
beach
710
boys.
at? We gotta have the crunchies on the sandwich. Ain't that right?
Hey, Cajun, people think I'm crazy because I make peanut butter and mustard and put Lay's chips in them.
Oh, look, he's got some Funyuns over there.
Funyuns work too.
Peanut butter and mustard and Lay's potato chip sandwich. That's
Oh, well, I've never had peanut butter sandwich with potato chips, but
peanut butter and mustard and Lay's potato chips.
Oh
okay.
shit!
I might try it one day. Hey, look, a coon has to eat anything as long as don't eat him first. And butter,
Don't knock
bullshit.
don't
I'll
knock it
eat
till
an
you try it.
alligator. I'll
Don't
eat
knock
an
it till you try it.
alligator, and he'll eat me first. There's going to be a pork and turkey shortage by the end of this month.
I got
So
plenty
buy
of
all
squirrel
of
in my
them you can
backyard. I ain't
buy
worried.
before. What are you talking about, Miss Mercer? There's going to be a pork and turkey shortage?
Yeah, there's gonna be pork and turkey. I don't know how that's happening because Texas got all kinds of hogs. They just
Yeah,
need
Luke
to grow
Duke,
up
don't knock it till you try it, bud.
What, the corn on the cob? Okay, hold on. I'm going to mute myself, and I'm going to show Missy that video.
All right.
I've eaten
Right.
some crazy
I'm going to mute
stuff.
myself. I'll be back in a minute.
All right, we got you.
I've eaten stuff that'll make a billy goat puke, but I ain't never ate nothing like that.
I'm pretty sure you have because you've done duty. So yeah, I've heard stories. A couple of my buddies have done, 2 tours, 3 tours. They come back and they're like, dude, we'll eat a tire with some barbecue sauce on it. And I'm like, okay. And
when
then
you're out there with no damn food,
but then they said
don't eat
don't eat the MREs unless you eat the gum because the gum is going to have laxative in it.
Yep.
They found that out the hard way.
I mean, we used to shoot any kind of animal that would walk past us just to have some good protein or a good meal at night.
Yeah.
I've shot wild hog, deer. I mean, anything that was over there we can get our hands on, I'd shoot it.
Even squirrels. Squirrels good eating if you cook it right.
Yep.
Tree rat's always good. And I'm looking in, I've got a few of them in the backyard lined up.
There's nothing wrong with squirrel meat.
No, the dog likes it too. So
when you got about 10 soldiers that are killing animals and bringing it back to the platoon for dinner, yeah, we eat really good.
No doubt.
Now, when I arrived for basic, the last day of basic, well, the last few days of basic, one night we got oxtail, and then on the final night we got big old ribeye steaks.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. They fed us well.
Well, that night.
The oxtail wasn't all that bad.
No. I've had ox meat before.
Now,
I haven't had oxtail, but
the last night was the only night we can take our time and eat. Every other night, You had less than 5 minutes to finish your food.
Yep, chow time is between this time and that time, and then it's PT.
Hmm. And believe me, I found that out the hard way. I raised my head up one time. I had a drill sergeant right there in my ear.
Oh,
Yeah, that was at breakfast time. When I got outside, my food just went bloop right out. He scared the living shit out of me.
You guys
yeah.
ever have scrambled eggs and cow brains?
Probably.
That's pretty good.
Mm.
We had a couple soldiers decided they get up off the get up out of their chair without finishing their liquids. That was a big mistake.
Mm.
Drill sergeants went in there and got a couple more glasses for them, made them stand there on the wall and finish all their liquids before they left that cafeteria.
Whew.
Lukewarm Powerade. Yeah, that sucked.
Okay, I'm back. All right. Well, what Missy was trying to explain to me, she said, I didn't see him put it in the microwave. You know, I say, well, you got to listen to where how much time he puts it in the microwave. You know, when he gets it out, then he squeezes the corn on the cob out of there. Okay, what is this? Mrs. M. VAX requirement for truckers and businesses at Cajun Coin Hunter. Okay. I missed all that. I missed what y'all was just talking about on
Oh,
truck
Reggie was talking about
drivers.
basic and eating all kinds of stuff. Then we got on tree rat.
Okay. Ramon White Bigfoot barbecue. Bigfoot barbecue.
Yep, that's
Oh,
when we were talking about eating weird stuff and
mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, like peanut butter and mustard. Yeah.
No, a lot worse than peanut butter and mustard.
Peanut butter,
Okay.
mustard, and Lay's potato chips in between.
Okay. Why is there going to be a pork and turkey shortage by the end of this month? End of November.
Where'd all the turkeys go?
Oh, she was making a joke out of it. Okay, I got you.
now see I can get turkey.
Yeah, wild turkey.
Oh yeah.
There's wild turkey
Mhm.
around here too. I'll find a
Yeah,
turkey if I need one.
there's wild turkey around South Louisiana too.
But
I
see,
got a
they're
family. I got a
skittish
family
around
of
these
deer that
parts.
walks down the street.
Now see, they're skittish around here though. Like they're more skittish than our deer.
Yeah, ours here
Oh
too.
yeah, turkey. Yeah, where I used to hunt turkey years ago, where I had my radio shop in Grosset. They had turkeys out there, and I'll tell you what. Look, deer, deer,
Turkey are smart.
turkey are smarter than a deer. Put it that way.
They are smart.
Well,
They know
yeah,
how to
because see,
hide.
I've never seen a turkey run out in front of a big rig and get blasted.
Me neither.
Oh no! Hey,
I'm just
no,
saying.
no.
I'm just saying.
When I was driving my truck in Palmetto, Louisiana, back in 87, 1987, I want to say. I was around Palmetto, Louisiana, and here's this big ass bird come flying and hits the stack on my 18 wheeler. I pulled over, and that turkey was right there, and a wild turkey. I brought that sucker home, and we put it this way: we made a turkey dinner.
I've never hit a turkey before.
Yeah, he flew in front of my truck, bounced off the uh, side rail. Let's see what I had back then. That Transtar 4300. here and hit my stack. I pulled over and I was hauling a 26-foot rock bucket. Boom. Turkey dinner that night. I wasn't going to leave it to go to waste for the buzzards.
Right.
So we got buzzards down here, believe me.
Oh,
we
yeah,
do.
we got them up here too. And turkey vulture.
Yeah, turkey buzzards, turkey vulture. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
They're vicious.
And we got a lot of wild hogs down here too. I just see Marie Henson, wild boar in Texas. Yeah.
Now,
What
see,
part of
I got buddies in Texas that have told me if I can get down there, I can hunt their land.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They got people that pay you for that stuff down there.
Yeah,
Shit,
Well,
yeah.
they want
that's
the
what the guy
wild
said.
hogs gone. They want them gone down here too.
They're a
I was
nuisance.
like, dude, trust me. I'll bring my truck down and I'll bring down what I can, and we'll tear it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can come down here and get all you want, Gary.
Oh yeah.
In my
We'll be
area, you get
good.
all you want.
I don't have any wild hogs around where I live.
We've got them here, but they're in the southern part of the state mainly.
Yeah, I can go over to California and find all kinds of them, but not Nevada.
I mean, you can find them in various parts of the state, but predominantly it's in the southern region. But I mean, it seems like an open door policy in freaking Texas, Louisiana, and I'm like, well, you know what? That might be a good venture. I'll bring down the coolers and we'll have us a good old time.
Yeah. Marie Henson, what part of Texas are you in?
Yeah, she made a comment about vaccination cards and shippers. I haven't ran into that problem yet, Miss Marie.
Yeah. See, they use helicopters over there, and I'm pretty sure I know what she means. They use helicopters, and that's to shoot the wild hogs to get them off the property.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then they
Well,
just
that-
let them
you're allowed to-
lay there, or somebody go pick them up later on.
Well, that, and you can use trapping too. Like they have big cages that
Uh-huh.
have
Oh, yeah.
trap doors that slam down, and then it's easy pickings.
Yeah, I've seen those.
Yeah,
They
I was looking
they-
it up when I was trying to look and see how much my license would be down there. Was like, man, this is stuff we can't get away with up here.
They got a new hog trap, wild pig trap.
Yeah.
And what, like, all right, let's see how I can explain it. You know the iron ones that they get
Yep.
so many in there,
Yeah.
and then the gate drops, and they all go crazy and all this. This new trap they got out, it's made out of like shrimp webbing, shrimp net webbing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the little enforcement in there.
Mm-hmm.
And what you do, you let them get used to that like 3 days. And then once you set it, you can get all the hogs to go in there and they can't come out. It's kind of like a 3 or 4 day process. But once you get them to go in there where they can't come back out, and it's like I said, it's made out of that baseball webbing behind home plate,
Okay.
and they can't get out and they can't shoot through it because it's got the little metal reinforcement or what have you in the webbing.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's something like shrimp webbing. And I'm like, man, that's the best idea they ever came out with for hog hunting. You can do 30, 40, 50 hogs in there. Then you just go in there and start popping them in the head,
Yep.
and whoever wants one, load it on your trailer, your four-wheeler trailer, take it out.
Yep. You be
Good
eating
eating.
good for a while.
Yeah, and you can leave this, like I said, for 3 or 4 days. The hogs are not getting out of it,
Yep.
I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
and more will come in.
Uh-huh.
You have all you want in there, and more hogs will come in, as long as they have some feed in there, or they want to see their buddy.
All I know is that when I go down, I'm coming
Miss
back with coolers.
Miss Mercer said, "Well, fishing time comes early in the morning for me at Cajun. I gotta say goodnight. Uh, and bass and whatever a bite. Catch and release. Catch and release. Oh no. If
I'll
I
be
Mm.
catch
back.
a fish, I'm eating that sucker.
Gotta go lean on.
Yeah, me too. All right, I'm gonna let's see. Bree Henson. I live near a lake, so I don't walk out. I don't walk down the road at night. Uh, Probably because of the wild hogs or whatever. Okay, John Ruck. I shot one with a bow, caught one with a bow. Extremely lucky I didn't move. I called it to the other side of the log, took my drawstring and hooked him by the neck. 1 in 1,000,000. Okay, well, there you go. John Ruck, I got a guy I was born and raised with. He lives in Coppers Cove, Texas, which is not far from BS Small Engine. He's an archery uh, builder. He builds custom recurve bows. Okay, let's see. I did ask a question earlier. Chef Scott said, I'll cook my no meat burger on a pit boss and douse it in Cajun seasoning. Yeah, yeah. Uh, still. Lake Nita, 1 minute. Impeach the government. The Democrats. The Liberal Party would cry fool in the middle of this. There you go, Scott Keller. That's the best comment I ever seen tonight, right there, about anybody. That's a fact, Jack.
Oh, they're
Okay,
crying over Virginia. What you talking about?
I'm trying to see where what's her name? Uh Marie Henson. Well, helicopters they ran out with ARs to get rid of the nuisance boars. Yeah, wild hogs. Yeah, okay. All right.
Yeah.
What part of Texas you in though?
She said
I think
Dallas.
Dallas.
Oh, okay.
We have a bunch of wild horses around us right now.
Hmm.
Boy, I tell you what, I wish I could ride again.
Nevada is full of wild horses.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, I bet you the land you go on, you can't go and catch them for your own, huh?
No, no, it's against the law to catch them.
Yeah,
It's all
yeah,
BLM land, but we have
yeah.
thousands and thousands
Thought
of
so.
wild Mustang horses running around. They'll come right in your front yard and eat your grass.
Yeah. So you just can't catch one and claim it for your
No,
own.
you can go to a BLM site and adopt them, but you can't actually catch them in your front yard if you wanted to. But
No, but I mean it's on your property though.
yeah, it is.
But you're not allowed to legally have them.
No, you can't catch one, and no, you gotta
Uh,
you gotta go
okay,
through BLM and adopt them.
okay.
But they're
Yep,
all over the place. I mean, there's thousands of them out here.
yep.
Hmm.
Marie, I know where Copper's Cove is. Yeah. Like I said, buddy of mine, Kevin Bro, we were born and raised together.
Mm.
And when he turned 17, he married his childhood sweetheart and joined the army. He was in the Golden Knights, the paratrooper team, over the years. Okay, he was a master sergeant, one of the biggest sergeants you can get in the army, without being the uh, uh, sergeant of the army. Right, and when he retired, like I said, he was in the Golden Knights. That's a paratrooper team for the shows, like the what they call them, the Bluebirds, the Blue Angels, the Jets, when they fly over for air
Uh-huh.
shows and all that.
Yeah, you got
Yeah,
the Blue Angels and you got the Thunderbirds.
yeah, and he was in the Golden Knights, which is the paratrooper team.
Yeah, John, I did say the BLM. You have to go to their. They have an adoption site. You can adopt horses if you want to.
John, it's not the BLM you're thinking about, brother.
I'm talking
No,
about
no,
Bureau of Land Management.
right, correct. Okay, let me see if I can find uh that hog trap.
Not the other one you're thinking of. It just clicked with me.
Hog
Yeah.
trap. Netting.
Haven't heard anything from them lately, so.
New trap.
Let's keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm only going to say just a little bit about it. Yes, their lives matter, but how they went about it
There you go.
was just completely wrong. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Well said.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta go hang off the dock for a sec.
Don't fall in.
Watch that alligator.
They're not going to go after that small bait.
Oh, that is some funny stuff.
Yeah, she decided this morning to shut the truck down for 34 hours so we can both get our clocks back and take a couple days off.
All right. I'm shocked. The dog hasn't like bothered me after he freaking KO'd me.
Huh.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think he's pushing 90 now. He's still a puppy.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
Yeah.
Dax is pushing, I think she's 10 years old now. And she still acts like a pup.
Well, no, he's still got a lot of puppy in him. They said that, he'd be, considered he's a larger breed, but they said that like 2 to 3 years is when they get out of their puppy. You can tell by their paws if they've grown into them, and he hasn't grown into them yet.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, everybody thinks that he's a lab, and I'm like, no, labs have more mass. Like he's not. He's got a little lab in him, but he's got Great Dane, Coonhound, and Border Collie. Predominantly Coonhound and Border Collie.
Mm.
But the Dane trait is like dominant, apparently. So that dog weighs a ton.
I believe it.
Oh, dude, he will not. He knocks me over when he wants to run. I mean, he comes right at your knees, and I mean, you're
I've
going
got
down.
one. I've got one dog left this year, and I lost two. I lost two dogs this year through old age, which is kind of sad. But Now I've got one dog left, and she's kind of wandering around by herself and wondering where everybody's at. She
No,
follows
we got
me
a
around like I'm her mommy or something every day, right on my heels.
Yep.
we got a Staffordshire Terrier on the truck. She's mixed with red and blue. And then the wife wanted a cat last year, so I got her a cat. So we got a dog and a cat on the truck.
Ah. Now, see, I thought about taking, getting a camper, pulling it behind the truck, taking the dog to the track so he's not such a freaking burden to people.
Right.
Because to get somebody to let him out, they already know, like, no, I'm tired of getting bombarded by letting him out. I'm like, can't help it.
He wants to go out. He wants attention. When dogs
right.
want attention, they want attention.
It's not even attention. It's let me out. I want to get the squirrels. I'm going to knock over that big, huge freaking tree in the backyard, and I want to get him. Or the fence. He's notorious for running head on into the fence.
Well, my little brother lost his black lab this morning.
That's hard, man. It's tough
he
losing
had
him.
He had
Part
a
of the
puppy.
family.
He let the puppy out in the backyard, and they don't have a fence up. Well, the dog went down into the gully and came up the wrong side and got hit by a truck.
Oh man, that's sad.
Mm-hmm.
It's tough losing animals.
Yeah,
It is.
But he knew better.
My last one's 14 years old, so I don't know how much longer she's going to be around, but hopefully for a while longer.
Right. Growing up, my mom had a Chihuahua. You wouldn't think she was a Chihuahua because she looked like a miniature cow.
Yeah, I had a Chihuahua that looked like that.
Mm-hmm.
I lost her this year too.
Her nickname was Footstool. She was white with black spots.
You don't see too many white Chihuahuas.
Mm-hmm. She lasted a good long time, 15, 16 years old before she passed away.
Yeah, it sucks losing animals.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when they grow up with your kids, and then the kids move away and now you're stuck with them and they die on you. It sucks.
It's kind of like JD Tico. His daughter came home with a wiener dog. He calls him Jasper, and he's featured on his website and YouTube.
Yep.
Well, she came home with the dog, and a couple of weeks later, she had to go over to Paris for work or something, or school or something like that. So she left him with the dog.
Yeah. I think it's funny how they make tool deals with the dog.
Yep. But hey, I mean, they sell tools, and he does it very well.
They don't call him the Godfather of tools for nothing.
Who you talking about?
JD Tico.
Oh, Chitty Chatty? Yeah.
With
the
Jasper.
Power Stroke Jude Special.
Yeah.
Yeah, they also got the CP special.
The what?
He hasn't posted it yet. He found the lighter. He's getting them made or rebranded or whatever he's doing with them. Then he's going to post them. Then he'll post that.
Yeah.
He's got the Autobahn Dan deal. He's got the Power Stroke Jude deal. He's got a few others.
Yeah. Power Stroke Jude deal is the
flush cut or the
The 6-in-1. 6-in-1 with the
one of these, but it's curved more. It's a wire stripper. Like this is a Milwaukee right here.
Hey.
And Power Stroke Jew deal, he has the one that's it's more curved, both of them, and the pry bar, the little
Hang on, let me
miniature pry bar.
I've got it in my side box. Hang on.
Which one?
The Power Stroke Jew deal. Hang on.
Oh, okay. There you go. I found that hog trap. I found
All
it.
right.
After I went and leaned off the dock, I sat back down and I was looking, and I found it. And like I said, it's that webbing, like shrimp trawl webbing, like an
Mhm.
inch and a half, and I'm gonna present that here, not too long from now.
All right. Thanks for the warning.
Yeah, there you go. Thanks for the warning.
All right.
And you can
Yes.
you can do whatever you want with the hog. You can, kill them, whatever. Go in there with a couple of, professional hog hunters, hog wrestlers, especially with the sows though, not the boars with them 8-inch touches. All right. No, don't get me in there with I ain't messing with no boar with them big touches.
Right.
My daddy used to do that, but I ain't.
See, I ain't scared of them. You just gotta. It's much like any other type of animal, like gator or what. You just
Yeah,
gotta
but
know, keep your
I,
distance,
I would
and
rather wrestle a gator than a boar with them big touches.
I don't know. I felt the power of a couple of gator now. I can tell you that.
Those old sows can be mean too.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had pig
They
on our
can bite
farm.
you.
You
They
don't want
can
to mess.
bite
You don't
you.
want to mess with an angry sow.
No,
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
no. But
Guess who had to clean the piglet pen?
oh, yeah,
Me
yeah.
and Mama Sal would get very mad, and they get big,
Hmm.
Yep,
and they get mean,
they're very mean.
Okay, let's see what
but they taste
kind
so
of
good. So
I missed in the chats here. Kenneth Goodtime. I think I said hello. I'm not sure. All right, let's see what you got there.
Put me on a
Cajun.
big screen.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Right there.
Damn.
There you go. Right there.
Get the right kind of light here.
What are we showing off? Wire strippers?
Yeah.
6 and 1,
There's the Power Stroke Jude special
and then the mini pry bar with the
magnet.
magnet on the back.
Yep.
That little magnet is freaking strong.
Yep.
that's what
Yeah.
everybody keeps on saying, and I'm like, you know what? That might not be such a bad idea to get.
It's only like $30-something for the set.
But
I know.
I don't know. Okay. Put that close to your camera. The strippers. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of. Hold on. I'm gonna go back and forth with this. Okay, just hold it there. I'm gonna go back and forth.
Who makes those?
JD Tico.
Okay. Now this is Milwaukee. It doesn't have the angle like that, but it has the wire strippers, and then right here are the cutters, and then you have the little tiny bolt cutters right here. Right there. And but there's no crimpers to speak of. Well, this is a crimper actually, right here, crimper or cutter. It depends on how you want to use them. All right, now let me get back to you,
I
Cajun.
believe the crimpers are down here. The wire
Yeah,
strippers are down here. The bolt cutters are right here. And then he's
yeah,
got the needle nose right here. And
right.
something
See,
else up here.
I I like the idea of the needle nose being up there on that set because the one I have, they don't have. Well, actually, it's not really on the end right here.
Uh-huh.
It's not needle nose, but it kind of acts like them, and they have a grip on them. That way you can turn your wire.
Yeah.
All right, and I'll keep showing yours. Yeah, I like those. I do. I like those a lot.
And then he's got this little thing to go with it.
Yep, the mini pry bar. Yeah, that's the Power Stroke Jude Special.
Mm-hmm. This little pry bar, I'll tell you, it works like a charm. I've got 2 sets of these. I've got one at home in my regular box, and I've got one here on the truck with me.
Mm-hmm.
And right on the back, let me see if I can get the camera to focus. Well, hang on. Let me get a flashlight here. Right on the back, JD Co Tools.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I couldn't pass up the deal.
Yeah, you sound like me.
Every time I'm on his site, my wife looks at me. She's like, "Oh shit."
I get told that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But usually it's the kids that are going, Dad, your check engine light while it's on.
Oh,
You take me off a big screen, or if y'all want to see the magnet on the back of that thing.
yeah. I want to leave that there because Ramon said, "What kind of magnet?" That's the rare earth magnet, the super powerful ones. Ramon.
He's got a good sized magnet on it. I think he picked up a
Yeah.
big old wrench with that thing. I mean, you can see I'm not holding the pliers. I'm not holding the pliers whatsoever.
It'll probably hold more than that.
Probably. Let me see if it'll hold my.
Break out your big old keychain.
That ain't metal. Let me see. There's a pair of small pliers from Bass Pro.
Oh, Leatherman tube type deal.
Yeah, it's one of those Bass Pro or Cabela's little special deal thing, my duders.
Right.
See.
Right.
Let's see.
Ramon said, "Good for me." Z Rich, what's up, Z Rich Coins?
What's up, Z Rich?
Keychain.
Hey, Z Rich, what's up?
I'm not holding the keychain. It's on the magnet.
I didn't do it.
I didn't do it neither.
I'm innocent.
Let's see if I can find something else that's a little bit heavier.
710, where you at? I've been looking for you, dude.
He's in here.
Proven guilty.
Kenneth Goodson said neodymium magnet. Yeah. Well, if that's the name for rare earth magnets, I agree.
I don't know. JD Tico could tell you what kind of magnet he's got on the back of that thing.
It's a rare earth magnet. We all know that already.
But it's a little bitty mini pry bar with the clip on it.
Because GD's been in one of my live panels and in Power Stroke Jude's live streams a lot of times.
Stapler.
There you go.
I'm not holding it. He's still got this set on there. I think it's like $32 or $35 for the set. For that and that together. Offers free shipping and no tax.
Hey, Z Rich. Yeah, that's me.
And I'm one of the only guys out there that's got a signed tool from him.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
He featured it on his on one of his short films on his site, on his YouTube site.
I'll be down.
I ordered a
Hey, Maria.
break, rewind, reverse tool from a brake system, and I asked him to sign it for me. He did.
Well, go ahead, hard head. Hey, Miss. Wait. Yeah. How you doing, Miss Maria? All right. Let me do something here. Let me where's that thing at? I got it. I want to show y'all that pig trap I was talking about. The one with that webbing, shrimp net webbing. I'm gonna play the video for y'all.
I got one for you in my headset. It held up my headset.
Well, that works. Let's see. Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. Let me
You're good.
all right, go ahead and do it again.
Hang on. Let me get it steady on there.
Hello, Miss Maria.
Probably Cajun, you probably got a cord hanging from it that's weighting it down.
I'll listen to you.
No, oh, he don't have a cord on it. I thought he had a little, cord on it. Oh well. There it is.
Yeah, that's fact.
Yeah. I thought he had like a, one of them plug-in cords that was weighting it down, but that'll work.
Yeah,
All right.
it works.
Let me show y'all this pig trap.
I do, Z Rich. I still have the nugget.
I've been here 42 years. They're the worst invasive species I've ever seen.
Feral pigs, their introduction into a commercial working farm is devastating.
They are wreaking havoc on our watersheds, on our crops, and all of our habitat areas.
This is the solution to the pig problem, is a trap that simple. I've been trapping pigs for over 25 years. This was not some genius idea sitting at a drawing board. It was sitting in the jungle of Guam. We decided, why not just try net as a wall? It really was kind of a stunning moment while you're watching a pig go in and go, this is astounding. How did I not think of something so simple of a solution? And here it is right in front of me.
My first impression was, this is genius. Why hasn't someone thought of this before? The very first time we employed it, we caught, I believe the first kill was 18 pigs.
First time I saw it, I was real skeptical.
now that we've been running it and testing it. It's amazing. It's also satisfying to see a trap full of pigs.
They just root right under and don't really know what they're doing until it's too late.
The process is really quite simple. First, you pick a site that makes sense. Typically, it's a site you've probably been using to either hunt them or you've seen them or you've identified damage. You then build your T-post ring as very easily outlined in the instructions that came. Once they start eating around the post, then we come in and hang our net, and we leave it up for 3 or 4 days with them walking under the net, letting it brush on their backs.
And this net is ideal because they almost, once they get used to going under it and you lay it down low enough where their backs are actually touching the top of this thing, they just root right under.
And then when you're ready to trigger the trap, you lay the net down just like a batting cage. You clip it onto the earth anchors, and sure enough, the pigs will find they nose their way up under the net to the opening in the center, and once they're in that opening in the center, they cannot nose their way back out. The good thing about this trap is once one group goes in, other pigs can continue going in. And the number one benefit is I get to sleep all night. I don't have to stay up all night watching a camera to shut a door off my phone. I go to bed at night, I get up in the morning, and I check traps.
Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
Simple.
Nice.
Like I said earlier, you got to let the pigs get used to it, for a couple of days, like that guy said. And more get under there, they can't get out. It's better than one of those pig traps, hog traps that has the gate on it.
Right.
When the gate drops down, no more can get in. They can't get out, but no more can get in. This one, they can, more of them can get in on it. So what's the difference between a tribe of pigs and a girls' track team? The pigs are a bunch of cunning runts. Okay. Cunning runts. Let's see if I could reword cunning runts. Cunts
There you
running.
go.
Cunts running. There you go. Cunts running. Yeah. Okay. I figured that out real quick. Cunts running. Okay. That's what I was looking for. It don't take me long to catch on to something like that. Z Rich, check your email, buddy. Miss Maria, guess what I found today at the thrift store? Brand new, a Raging Cajun mug and snug set. Mug and snug set. $3 for it. Huh. I don't know what a mug and snug set is, but
Maybe a snuggie?
You can enlighten us. Yeah, like a coffee mug, and then kind of a little throw, over you while you're watching a movie to get warm. With some hot cocoa in the mug and a little throw, blanket, something like that. Marie Henson said, "Don't you dare! Don't you dare! What? Oh yeah, that trap is cool." And then some. Then she said something to somebody. Don't you dare! She's talking to somebody else. And Chef, I'm supposed to be 5'10". Wait, 5'10" myself. Okay, I'm losing it in the chat. Oh well. The difference between okay. I need to go to Texas again. I was down there 3 years ago. I tell you what, Texas, Louisiana. I'm not talking about only Texas and Louisiana now. not only talking about those two states, but there's more wild pigs down south than you can shake a stick at.
Right.
Like Alabama, Mississippi, but most of the coastline of Mississippi is casinos. Know what I mean? And
Mhm.
like Gulfport, Biloxi, and all that. Now, once you get north of the interstate and you get into the woods, man, they got more wild pigs over there also.
There's wild pigs everywhere.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh well, yeah. Okay. Arizona, they got the javelinas. I've ate javelina meat. A buddy of mine killed a javelina. That's a Arizona wild pig. They blind, more or less blind. And they said, "Oh, you can't eat them things. You can't eat them things. Them things are nasty." Well, wait till the coonasses, the Cajun, get over there and kill one, and we can make a real good brown gravy with them. Yeah, wait, hold on, be right back. One sec.
It's going to be very interesting to see what he found at the SEMA show next week.
Mm-hmm. I didn't see too much stuff that was like brand new. A lot of stuff, companies have posted before.
Hmm.
So they're like final designs now.
I was shifting through YouTube today, and Coon Trucking featured a box from SEMA that was top of the line, all decked out. I looked at their website. This box is a $16,000 toolbox.
Is it that vertical storage one that they open up?
Uh-huh.
And they've had that thing out for like ever. I remember seeing that thing like 2 years ago.
I'm just now seeing it. So
Yeah.
$16,000. When
Yeah,
I
because
looked at their price, I'm like, y'all nuts.
I remember seeing that a while ago. The company posted it on Instagram that they were coming out with it. And they thought it would revolutionize because it's taking up vertical space instead of horizontal.
Uh-huh.
But to me, it seems like a real big pain because if I can't just go to a drawer, grab it, and go,
Right.
I got to fiddle around with this, fiddle around with that, and I don't know.
It was a nice setup. Don't get me wrong.
$16,000?
Hey,
I ain't
Miss
giving
Maria.
16 grand for it.
No
no,
way.
Maria, send me a picture. I was busy typing. Yeah, send me a picture of that mug and snug, whatever mug and snug. I think I got it right.
Mug and snug, snug and mug.
Something like that there. All right, I got Sunday night. Sunday night, we're gonna have a multi-channel auction, and that's gonna be with Joe Sharp, Nerd Analyst. Wait, or Value Hunter. Hold on, let me check.
You gotta make sure you check that.
Value Hunter. Yep, Value Hunter, Joe Sharp, Money Maniac. I think Money Maniac. And since it's not Friday night, 710 might be in there for the multi-channel auction.
What time does that start?
I want to do it. Let's see, Sunday. I have an appointment every Sunday at 6 o'clock with Pulley Bear Ed. Pulley Bear Ed's garage.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna say 7 o'clock Sunday.
Your time?
Yeah, Bayou time. Yeah, Central time.
I might be able to make that because I have a staff meeting from 6 to 7:30 my time. So that would be 5 to 6:30 your time.
Okay.
So that should work.
Yeah, it'll be like I said, 7. Let's see. Wait a minute. Yeah, 6. Yeah, he goes 6 o'clock my time. He's in Eastern time. He goes on at 5, so it's 6 here or whatever it is. Anyway, at 7 o'clock or 7:30, we'll start the stream, auction stream, and boom, and Z Rich might even show up. You know,
He ain't gonna be in here tonight. He's got to get up early for a hunt.
let's see. Appreciate the email, but I have to get up early for my hunt. Good night, everybody. Okay, he's talking about tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I sent him a link to join in tonight. So Z Rich, if you want to show up and sell a few things Sunday night, it'll be 7 o'clock Bayou time. You know, which would be 5 o'clock your time Sunday.
Yep. That should work.
Yep, should work for you.
Well, it'd be if it's 7 o'clock by you time, it'd be 8 o'clock my time.
Right.
Yeah, so that works out perfect for me.
Right.
I'll be there.
Joe Sharp, nerd analyst, value hunter, man, and money maniacs, man, they VC's been in there before, you know, auctioning stuff off.
Yep.
They are all them guys got good stuff. And like I was saying earlier to you, Redline, like a month ago, it's not a benefit auction. It's just a multi-channel auction. That way, you're not bidding on stuff like from the heart. You know what I'm talking about? To try to raise
I
money.
got you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I definitely got you.
yeah. So yeah,
But you can
pick
still
up
get a
on
bidding war going on and then overpay. I mean,
yeah, yeah. But in the multi-channel auctions I got, people know when to quit. If you know what I'm talking about, they not doing it just to
right.
win. Okay, hypothetically, a $30 coin. Okay, they not gonna be bidding $80 and $90 just to show who's boss in the bidding war. You know what I mean?
Right.
I mean, if they want to go that high for the coin, they probably would.
Well, yeah. Sometimes they do, but the guys that are actually owning the coin, or 2 or 3 of them, they'll say, "Hey, oh, whoa, stop, stop, stop! This is getting too much, too high. I've got 5 of these. Let's go down to $5, and the first highest bidder gets one. The second highest bidder, gets one. The third, the fourth, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Most of the guys are in the multi-channel auctions like that. They're not going to let you overbid. Most of them.
No,
They won't. Especially if they got 4 or 5 of them. They there just to make a couple dollars. They not there to rip your tonsils out.
let you have a coronary that night.
Usually what happens.
Yeah, those guys are pretty solid though. They're not going to let you overbid on something.
Right. VC knows about it. He's been in my auctions many times. Many times.
Well, that, when you have respected, people, they're not going to drive a price outright. They're going to, they want something for a good price as well. So it keeps things in check somewhat.
Yeah.
Might be a few dollars more here and there because, you got to get your kicks on your buddy.
Right.
It's just like when I sent that scan tool, that Mac scan tool to auction. I didn't think it was going to get past $15. I wound up making $290 off that damn thing.
Now, is that after you paid the auction house?
Yep.
Nice. Because I know they take like 10%.
It was a Mac Taskmaster.
Okay.
That I got for free.
Even better.
But I bought $190 worth of tools from him, and he gave me that for free for buying all the tools that I bought. It worked. It worked very well. I just didn't have no use for it.
Right.
So I sent it to auction.
Ow.
Hey, Cajun, did you see the message from number one thug in stacking?
No, thugs in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me start at the bottom here. Yeah.
8th one up.
Marie, I just sent you an email. Number one thug stacking. What's going on? Cajun, are all the slots full? I would like to sell just 3 items. You talking about for Sunday?
I think they're talking about. They're talking about Sunday auction.
Yeah. All the slots are full. All the slots are full. As of now, they are. Okay,
that can change.
As of now, yeah, and it can change. Okay, let me get what. Oh, wow, okay. That's kind of what I thought it was. Okay, I gotta share this there. Yeah. Share. Share the screen. See, she was fixing the whole ass on this. There it is. Mug and Snug set.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you see that big old coffee mug? Or whatever you want to call it for your favorite adult beverage. And right here, where
Yeah.
my cursor's running around, a little snuggy, little blankety thing to put on. Go ahead, Hornhead, Louisiana Raisin Cajun.
It's a
There
college
you
team,
go.
I believe.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's the Raisin Cajuns, University of Southwest Louisiana.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's
That's
what I
what's
thought
up.
it was. Man, look at that
Says
big old
mug and
that.
snug set.
Yeah, that's what she was saying earlier in the chat. I'm like, huh. I'm like, yep, that's probably a coffee mug, but I didn't know it was the Raisin Cajun stuff.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Super plush throat. It's a throat. And that's the only picture that's in here, so I can't go back and forth. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little miniature uh blanket.
Yeah.
It's a foo-foo blanket.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's fact.
It's one of those blankets you throw over you early in the morning while you're drinking your coffee or drinking
That's
your drink.
right.
Yeah, something like that. Or
Or the hair of the dog.
or at the games, at the games.
That's Bloody
You
Mary
know,
blanket.
yeah, yeah. Well, while you're at the football game, or the baseball game, they got a baseball team and a football team, the college, and they're not in the SEC, Southeastern Conference.
Right.
The Cajuns are not in that. But if you at a game, and it gets a little chilly, you got that little blanket you can throw over, and then you
Right.
got your whatever in the mug that you want, your favorite adult beverage. You know, I
Maria
mean,
says she has a Dale Earnhardt Monopoly game also.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
guess what else I found?
Now we
A
talking.
brand new Monopoly Dale Earnhardt, the Legacy Edition. I paid $3 for that. Wow. And now they're going for 44 and 69. So she got a real good deal when she paid $3 for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I get in all kinds of trouble with that.
What's
NASCAR collectibles and memorabilia.
I actually, at one of my last auctions, I bought a Dale Earnhardt shelf, wooden shelf that I'm gonna put on the wall.
I have hundreds and hundreds of dollars worth of NASCAR stuff.
Oh yeah. I've got a few die casts, but predominantly what I have a lot of are like the jackets, the t-shirts,
Yeah, I got a bunch of die casts. I got tons of them.
I had a lot when I was a kid.
Yeah,
I mean, I had almost every 1/64 scale from like 1990 all the way up to like 98.
Yeah, I have all 124 scales.
Yeah, I got into the 24 scales and the 1/18 scale. See here.
Where's
That was 95, and then I have a few that I bought over the years. Not as big into those as
Right.
I was when I was a kid because they're a lot more expensive.
I've been collecting all these die-cast cars and trucks on the truck stops.
Oh yeah, well my boys collect keychains from the truck stops. of all the various states and stuff that we go to.
Hmm.
That's like the holy grail because we usually hit like a Love's or a Pilot, and they want the T-shirts. They want it's like a candy store to them.
Yeah, that can get quite expensive.
Yeah, it can, but it's kind of fun because what other place can you get like a little keepsake like that?
Yeah, right.
Especially when you're traveling.
I'm safe though, right? You're in the murdering mood, right? Don't roll
And
it.
plus,
Uh,
what place is open at like 3 in the morning? You can always
Not a
count
lot.
on the truck stop to be open.
Most of the time, anyway.
okay,
Yeah,
let's
because
see here. I'm missing something. Let's see.
what are you missing?
Something in chat. I had to go back a little ways. Let's
All
see.
right.
Marie Henson said at Chef Scott, I've been to two-wheel drive. My 91 Nissan Sentra 3-speed stick, 43 miles per gallon. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
they've been conversating back and forth.
Yeah. Okay. My dad has a. That's cool, Marie. My dad has a. Okay. Yeah. Marie's in Florida, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I forget
Or
what
no,
part.
Dallas, I think.
No, that Marie Hanson's in, I think, Dallas, Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well, they're talking about Florida, and
So,
uh, I have been to South Florida 2 times. I drive my Nissan Sentra 3-speed stick, 43 miles a gallon. Man, I'll tell you what, that's a awesome uh,
oh
economical
wow,
vehicle. 43 miles to the gallon.
See,
Oh
there you
yeah,
go,
I
Rachel.
think
That'll
my
save you on fuel.
my my Jeep. I think I get like 20, 28, 29 miles to the gallon on the
Freaking
interstate with my
lucky.
Jeep.
Dude, I average 13 in the city and then 15 on the highway.
Yeah, I got a Jeep Liberty, which is just actually a car. you know,
that's a
uh,
nice collection, Nevada.
Yeah, I see that.
what? Oh,
Hello, look at
VC.
those.
Yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. How come y'all didn't tell me he was doing that?
I didn't know until I just looked up.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to the chat. Okay. All right, Miss Maria, I will show that in a minute. Miss. Okay, and then Marie Henson said, "My folks live in Lake City." Oh, okay. I thought that was Lake City,
Ooh,
Florida. Lake City. Wait a
Somebody's
minute.
a Gordon
Lake.
fan.
Yeah, Lake City,
I
Florida.
see that, but
I got friends in Lake City, Florida. I'll be on standby. Raising Cajuns are number 24.
I'm
Let's see.
seeing it. I'm seeing it.
Mike Pallet. That's who I was missing a while ago. Mike Pallet. What's going on,
Now
Mona
he's got
Me?
the Joker car too. Nice.
He's got Junior's car. Who's that number 28? Rusty Wallace?
I forgot.
Go back to
I
number
know.
28, VC.
I know. Darren Waltrip was one of my favorite drivers at one
Yeah.
time. Darren Waltrip. He was the Napa car.
Who drove 28?
Ah, crap! I forgot. It's been 20 years,
Kenny Irwin.
or it's been. I want to say 20 years since I kept up with the races.
Yeah, it was Kenny Irwin that drove that. That was in 1998.
Oh well, the ones I'm talking about. Let's see. When I left NASCAR, uh, stopped watching them. It was in 2007. 2007. So figure the years on that.
Yeah, because I have the 164th of the Joker car. That was the year that Irwin ran it.
Hmm.
And then I have some ARCA drivers and ASA drivers, and then I have dirt cars, like
Right.
late models and sprints. I'm still trying to get USAC midgets because I'd love to have like the Swindell family, Kyle Larson.
Yeah, that was Kenny Irwin's car.
Yeah.
He
Kevin
died.
Myers.
He was not a bad driver though.
Kenny
How you
Irwin was a
doing?
good driver. So he died
How
in
you
that
doing?
accident.
Yeah.
How you doing, Kevin Myers? What's going on, buddy? All right, Scott Keller said Nissans do not get 43 miles to the gallon. I don't know. I don't own that car that she has, and I'm pretty sure she would disagree with you.
I believe in they they are making these songs that get that much to gallon.
Well, Mr. Briggs said no. Well, he didn't say it was impossible. He said they don't get that.
Well, no car really gets the exact mileage that the paper says.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get like almost 24 on the freeway in my truck, and
I
then
know.
it went down when I put the bigger tires on it. I didn't go up in size. I just went with the taller tire
Mm-hmm.
and a lot beefier.
I know mine gets right at 30 miles to the gallon on the interstate.
But there
But
again,
it's
it's
a
all
Jeep.
about
It's a
the
Jeep.
biggest thing with my truck is it's all about the throttle control that I found, because if you romp on it, you know, like from getting up onto freeway speed and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
that's where you hello.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Damn.
I took this picture at Napa Sonoma or Sonoma Raceway of Earnhardt.
Yeah, I see.
Uh-huh.
He actually signed it for me, but the signature faded away. But
looks like you all up in there with him.
yeah, I actually had a press pass at Sonoma Raceway one year, and I got that picture.
Nice.
The dirtiest driver in the game.
Nah.
Yeah, he was awesome. There's me
You
and Benny
rubbed
Parsons.
him, he rubbed you back. That was the way that it worked back then. You gotta remember that. It was rubbing.
Mm-hmm.
You guys remember Benny Parsons, right?
Yes.
That's him, me and him.
Nice.
He wouldn't give autographs, but he'll take a picture with you. But yeah, I'm a big NASCAR nut. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I mean, I got to watch the SRX guys at the fairgrounds, and Bill Elliott was there. Chase. Haley
Back to
Deegan.
normal. Hell yeah, it's fun, dude.
Oh, well, see, I was in the pits. Like, I was working with the team, and we got to meet everybody. Like, well, not everybody, like driver-wise, but we got to meet most of their crews. And my oldest got to meet Chase. We got to meet Bill Elliott and hang out with him. It was fun. And then we got to see Helio Castroneva's car. Like I was talking to his crew. I've got all the pictures and stuff up on my YouTube channel. It was amazing. Those guys were they were great to hang out with because that's the pro leagues, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's what man, I was a kid in a candy store with those pit boxes. Then I got to see the haulers and I was like, we got an open wheel trailer. You know, nothing fancy. But man, they were just totally
I like
cool.
theirs.
Like none of them had an ego at all. That was like the one thing I noticed about those guys was like none of the pit guys had an ego for any of the SRX teams. It was just they were cracking jokes with you and like treating you like that you were one of the crews that they rallied with for the entire season.
Mm-hmm.
They were telling us how one official for them, the SRX series, they put laxative in some of the cookies and brownies.
Really?
Oh yeah, because it kept on going around and annoying them. So they started serving food like on the regular and handing it out to the officials and stuff. Because most of them cook in the hauler. Well, a couple of teams got together and they baited him. It was pretty funny. I'm like,
I bet it was.
man, they're just cracking up with. I'm like, dude, I got to do that at our local track. Like, man, that'd be hilarious. They're like, dude, stick around for after the show. We'll treat you. We'll tell you all the tricks. I'm like, hang on, I got a notebook in my pit cart. Let me be right back.
Do that to the referees in the NFL.
No, just smack them in the back of the head because they blind as all get out. Oh, that was pass interference. Dude was 20 yards away from him. How was that pass interference?
Most of the time, some of the
you
time,
could have done a full U-turn pulling pups in that thing, the distance. Yeah, see, I got to see Tony Stewart's SRX team. I didn't get to see Tony. My oldest got to meet, like I said, Chase, and that was really cool. He tried to meet Haley, but she took off because, like, we were there when we were racing that Friday. They were racing Saturday and Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So they were testing and practicing on Friday. So basically, when practice was done, they went to their haulers and their RVs and stuff like that and disappeared.
Right.
Most of them. Some of them stayed right there and they were just like in the zone and you just let them do their thing,
Yeah.
But Bill Elliott was like, he was coming up to everybody and just talking and he wouldn't like quit. I'm pretty sure if we didn't have to race, he would have talked our ear off all night.
A lot of those guys are like that.
Yeah, he was like really cool. That was the first time I ever got to meet him. And I've always heard that he was really down to earth and like, all about the sport.
Who else is really cool is Ray Everham. I got to sit down and talk to him.
Nice.
Very smart man.
One guy I've always wanted to talk to just for 5 minutes is Richard Childers.
Never met him.
I've never met him. I've only got to see the documentaries and things on him. But that is one guy I would love to pick his brain for 5 minutes and just say,
Yeah.
hey,
I met Rick Hendricks once at a Barrett Jackson auction.
Nice.
He's a pretty cool dude. For a
Now, see, I did get to meet Michael Waltrip. Both of my kids did, and I did. And
see, Michael Walter would be a cool guy to talk to too, I think.
he's really cool to talk to, but he gets a little, short-brained, like attention span, because everybody's coming up and. But he was really cool, signing autographs for the kids, pose for pictures. I mean, he was really cool.
Yeah, Ray Aram was that way, and Terry Labonte is pretty cool dude too.
Oh yeah, both of the
Talking
brothers are.
Talking about Michael Waltrip, number 55 Napa at one time.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. The easy going guy.
Yeah, he's like a comedian type guy.
Yeah,
Yep.
he speaks real easy and soft,
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't get overpowering in his voice and all that.
No, Sterling Marlin. We got to talk briefly with him. He was sick the day that he was supposed to race, and he had his son take the car out for hot laps, and his son wrecked the car. But we got to talk to him for like, I think, 8 minutes, and he was really cool, even though he was sick. You could tell he didn't feel good, but he was still really cool to talk to. I'm sure if he wasn't under the weather, he would have been more upbeat.
Right.
Yeah, I've never met Sterling. I never met him before, but
no, I've one guy I do really like, Kenny Wallace. That dude is he's a trip.
Kenny Wallace is a cool dude, man.
He is a trip. That is one guy that you could just sit at the table with and just all night long talk.
Yeah.
And he's so down to earth. Like, he'll tell you straight up, and he'll get into like an entry level series and run it. He don't care. As long as it's racing, he's there. That's what's so great about him.
I met Mike Skinner too. He was kind of a prick, but he's from my neck of the woods, Susanville, California. But he was kind of standoffish. Like,
yeah, well, there's a lot of new guys now that they're cut from a different cloth.
Yeah,
they aren't the same like the drivers of the days of old.
I met Jeff Gordon too. Jeff Gordon was a cool dude. I mean, he wasn't for as popular as he was a pretty cool dude.
Well, that's what I've always assumed. I've never met him, but I've seen him like on where people have like YouTube channels and things, and they'll go up to him, and he's really responsive.
Yeah, he was cool. When I worked for Pepsi for 20 years, so I got to meet him through the company, and he was a pretty decent guy.
I've met Jimmy Johnson out in San Diego at his dealership.
I never met Jimmy Johnson before.
I wanted to meet Jimmy. I've wanted to meet Tony so many freaking times. He was at Eldora when we were there for the World 100, and I tried.
Yeah, Jimmy Johnson. I heard he's a pretty cool guy. He's from El Cajon, San Diego area. But
see, Luke Duke said he talked to Kenny Schrader. That's another guy. That's really cool.
Kenny Schrader, yeah. I've never met him, but I would assume he'd be a pretty cool dude to talk to.
Yeah, so it's like, and I try to apply a lot of that logic, in my everyday life. Like, no matter what you're doing, just be humble,
Yep. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you have $1 or $20 million. You need to, treat people the same way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, because that, like, when I meet, like, real big musicians, some of them can be Very difficult.
Yep.
The majority of them, man, we'll just be outside the club or whatever and just talking, and it's like there's no, oh well, we're better than you, higher than
Nah,
you.
man. Most of those guys know where they came from. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, and it's just it's really cool when you get to see that, and it just makes you think that there are still good people in this world.
There's a few that everything goes to their head and they treat you like shit, but that's what goes around comes around.
Oh yeah, I've had a few of those, and I'm like, and who are you? Like, I know people that are way more popular than you that they don't act this way.
I've met a few football stars. I've met a few TV stars. I actually did. Drew Brees has his foundation, the Brees Dream Foundation.
Yeah.
And he had a golf tournament out in Poway, California. And I was on his personal security detail when he was out there. Well, when his wife and kids came out, I got put over there with them. He's like, don't you let them out of your sight. I'm like, no problem.
Well, there's
of course, he had a stalker that wanted her dead.
Ooh.
So when she came out, she got put under strict detail.
Well, of course. I mean, that stuff is not. That's not cool.
His detail consisted of 7 or 8 undercover cops on carts and about 13 security guards on carts.
Who was this?
Drew Brees.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Let's see. Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was there. The guy from the Allstate commercial with the deep voice, he was there. Chase Daniels was there. He had quite a few people there.
I met Carlton.
I did the dance with Carlton on the tee.
I met Carlton before in Vegas. He's an okay dude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, because like
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Now we're dating ourselves.
That were famous at one time, and now they're retired and things. And
Carlton on Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the cousin.
Yeah,
yeah. He's a professional. Well, he's an actor. Also, he was a professional dancer.
Yep.
I don't know if y'all knew that or not, but he was a professional dancer, and that's where he came out with that. That little dance in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. The Carlton Shuffle. There you go. That's a good word for it. Yeah.
That's what it was. That's what he called it.
I met him in line at New York, in Las Vegas for the roller coaster ride. He was all right.
It's funny when you meet like famous people because it's never really like at a traditional meet and greet. It's always like at some random spot where you're like not prepared.
I was doing security at a concert. Oh no. I was doing security at a concert, and Rey Mysterio from WWE, he was retired at the time before he came back. He didn't have his mask on, but I recognized him.
Uh-huh.
I brought him and his family through a different gate. I wasn't supposed to ask for his autograph, but I did.
Well, see, I remember I was eating in Wendy's once, and I was a junior in high school, and these 3 big like Suburbans pull up.
Yes, Murray Hanson, Rey Mysterio, the wrestler.
Yeah,
or
so
San Diego.
these like all these people get out. I'm not paying much attention of who's getting out or anything. It turns out it was Test and Albert, and then a couple other wrestlers that I didn't recognize at the time. They all went in, grabbed stuff, and then left. And it was just really weird. Like they didn't want to go through the drive-through or anything. They walked in and paid individually for their stuff. And I was like, did I just see this? Like I was not expecting, but it was really weird because my buddy was like starstruck. I don't think he said a word for like 5 minutes. His mouth was hanging open.
I mean, I've met a lot of stars.
Well, yeah,
The
I'm
big
sure
names,
with
little
security
names.
detail.
Event security detail, yeah. Florence Nightingale. I've met Jeff Dunham. I've met Demi Lovato.
Now, see, Dunham would have been hilarious.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if I could be professional in that setting.
Yeah, I was playing craps at Caesars Lake Tahoe once, and this guy tripped and fell into me. It was Kenny Rogers. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Yeah, it's more like, no, I'm sorry.
Hey,
Here,
Kenny, it's all good, brother.
right.
Chef Shade Tree. I've only met one NASCAR driver, and that was Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, I would have loved to have met most of the SRX team. That would have the drivers. That would have been crazy. But I was just as excited to beat their pit crews.
Right.
I mean, it was that for me was like the icing on the cake. Because they were showing us the pit boxes and what's in there and how they
Jesus.
design, because there's two pit boxes actually. There's the ones that they have on pit road, and then they have their mechanics pit box that's in the garage. So there's two separate ones. There's the pit box where the crew chief and everybody sit on top of, and it's got all the monitors and everything. And then the other one is more like a crash cart type regular pit box. So I got to see both of them, but I was not allowed to take pictures of the ones that they use on pit road. That was, yeah. They had some real funny rules.
The ones on pit road, I've seen those. Those guys actually, they have a tire mounted to the side of them where they practice.
Yep.
How fast they can change tires.
Yep.
And it's pretty cool watching those guys, how fast they can take the lug nuts off and put them back on.
Yep. They are really neat. And the stuff that they have in there is like, it's kind of funny because it's bare basic tools in the pit road box.
Yep.
But it's like 90% all electronic, like lab.
Yep.
It's really like seriously cool. So it's like they got wires everywhere, monitors everywhere. It's like they can see all the pit road action, like how they did, who did what, where. It's insane.
I mean, you go back 10 years and watch these guys change tires, and watch them change tires now. They're like 5 seconds faster.
Oh yeah.
Way faster.
Well, they're going to be even more faster because the next gen car is only a single lug nut.
They're going back to that single lug. Yeah, I heard that.
That's what they want to do. Yeah.
So it's like it's going to be even faster pit stops, but that's cool.
I don't have a
problem. I mean, I've said it for years. Whatever makes the job easier to get the cars on the track for racing. I mean, that's
those guys are amazing.
I mean, I get to run into their semi drivers on the road and in the truck stops.
Now, see, the SRX guys are like the drivers for them I met two of them for two different teams. Those dudes were a trip too.
Those dudes have been on the road for a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have some experience to drive for one of them.
Yep.
Well, yeah.
And nine times out of 10, the sponsor that has that car would pay for that truck.
Yeah. And those trucks don't have that big of a turning radius like, a normal big rig. That's what one of the guys was telling me. He's like, it's a little different from just your average ordinary rig, but once you get used to it, it's butter. I'm like, okay. He's like, well, we get the end of the races for free, so.
Yep.
But he said the only other thing that's bad is they're not just the driver of the truck. They got to go get food. They're the guy that does all the running. So it's like, oh, well, somebody forgot a change of clothes. Go to the store and pick them up a change of clothes.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah.
Okay,
But
let's
they
see.
do that hands down. Like, and then most of them are the cooks. So like, because the other guy was telling me that he does all the meal prep.
Oh, y'all check this out.
What's that?
Fixing to share it. I was trying to catch up in chat and all that earlier, and then I had to go hang off the dog. There we go. Dale Earnhardt, Monopoly.
There it is.
Dale Earnhardt.
I'll be right back.
Thank you, Miss Maria Sabrantes. Thank you very much. And look at that, you got that
Very nice.
woo going. Woo! Yeah, victory. Check that out. The Legacy Edition.
Yeah.
Damn it. At $3, I think. What she
Yeah,
pay
she
for
said
that?
she paid $3 for it.
Yeah, $3 or something. She said that earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Man.
Go ahead.
New collectibles, new collectible pewter tokens and all the dice and all redone dice.
Yeah.
Wow. Man. I like that.
Now, see, I can't say nothing much because my kids are the NASCAR, like, when it comes to like die cast and toys and everything and whatever. I mean, literally, they are fanatics. I mean, there's a guy that at our local track, he sells like an entire van full of like die cast and memorabilia and everything.
Right.
And he fully loads it every weekend. And I'm pretty sure that these kids have almost, I'd say, 98% of their entire collection came from him. Because every little bit of money they ever earned, it goes right to him. Oh, I want this car. I want that car. I want this. I want that. Then they started helping him set up the table so he could set up faster and sell stuff faster.
Right.
It's insane. And you figure we're there 26 weeks out of the year. I was going broke. I mean, they were breaking me. Like it was like $40 for this set, $60 for this set. No, I want this. I want that. No, I got to have the holo with this. Like, what are you trying to do? Build your own freaking race car track? And then it was funny because they found out like you know, the cars that they used to run in the 70s, they obviously look a lot different than like the 80s and 90s and 2000s, right?
Yeah.
They were looking at them and they're like, what's that? I'm like, that's the cars of the good old days. Like, you really got to see what these guys did. This is when real cars were on that track that you can technically go and get from the dealership. They just modified them a little bit.
Yep.
Yeah, parts farm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where stock cars came from. Stock car.
Yeah. And then like the dude pulled out all these like older cars of the 124 scale. That was
Marie ain't got no
mistake he could
channel.
have made.
Yeah.
'Cause then they
Charles
started
Kelly.
making-
Charles Kelly's in the house. What's going on, Charles Kelly?
How you
They
doing,
call-
Charles?
Race on
Asthma.
Sunday and buy on Monday.
Mm-hmm. Carlos C's in the house. Shake and bake, baby, he said. He's keeping up with Bobby.
Well, see,
Shake and bake Bobby.
we've got a thing. My driver and I, when he goes out on the track, it's the fat and the furious. I'm the fat, he's the furious. So it's like, you know, between both of us, it's like, you know, we have that mentality, and it's funny as all get out. But I try to make him laugh every time before he goes out onto the track. I'll say something stupid to him right when he's in the car about ready to stage. And it's like, he's like, get out of here. Just leave me alone.
710 still in the chat?
Yeah, found it buried still in here. How you doing? The sniper's
said-
in here. Mr. David Carlisle.
Carlos Z. Charles Kelly, what's up?
Yep.
Charles Kelly from New York, up there. Charles Kelly is up there. Around. Okay, hold on now, y'all. Hold on. Charles Kelly is not far from this guy right here. Take a guess. Take a guess.
What, Briggs?
There he is, Briggs.
Mr.
Yeah.
Briggs, how you doing, sir?
And then Founded Bears in the house. Can I put a link up of my new shout out on video? Founded Bears. Yes, you can, dude. You were in here not long ago with a raid. All right, the roach killer. Let's see, the roach killer. Tramps earlier. Yeah,
Yep.
there you go. The roach killer tramps earlier. Yes, you can, Founded Barrett. You know that.
Briggs, you on the road?
Yeah, I just woke up from my nap.
Ah.
Had to take my 45-minute snooze.
There you go.
And now I get to race these guys.
I want a nap.
Uh-huh.
I'm just racing these guys. I get to have fun. Hey, buddy, if you're going to
Yeah.
drive that Peterbilt long nose with that single trailer and can't keep up with this old International Pro Star, you need a new job. 10-4.
So, all right. Hey, Founded Buried. Okay. Let me do this.
20 pounds of silver auction shout video.
Woo.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. Where's it at?
You think I ought to have fun with this guy?
I think that you will
There
have
we go.
a blast.
20 pounds of silver auction shout out video. All right.
Video.
That is Founded Buried. That's a good friend of mine up in Canada, and been knowing T. George, Founded Buried, for a long time, believe me. And he's fixing to have a huge auction. and there's the link to it.
Got it.
So, Mr. Briggs, if you want to have fun with that guy, go to his auction site and buy you some coins. You'll have fun.
I'm talking to this guy that wants the race.
Oh, I have no idea what you're talking about right there. I found it buried. Look, boom, 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 boom. A $5 super sticker. Thank you, T. George. Appreciate it, mon ami. Ramon Juan's back in the house. Hello again. What's his face, George? Yeah, what's his face, George? Yeah, well, hey, I hope it's not this coming Sunday, T. George, because I'm having an auction this Sunday. About 5 o'clock or something. 5 or 6 o'clock starting time. David Carlisle's back in the house. Appreciate it, David Carlisle. Marie Henson said, my favorite car was a 69 Coronet. That's a nice car.
Yeah.
Coronet. Yeah.
69 Dodge Coronet. Yeah, good car.
Yeah. Oh, I got a trivia question for some of y'all. Most of y'all. On the Beverly Hillbillies, what make and model cars were most prominent during the whole 10-year series?
Oh boy, that's a tough one.
I didn't watch it.
Okay, well,
the make was probably Ford's.
Was it a Lincoln Continental?
No, I mean I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying what were the most prominent cars doing?
I know the banker was Mr. Drysdale drove a Lincoln.
Yeah, I mean I'm not saying anything. Okay, I just want y'all to guess.
Well, I remember the banker drove. I think he drove a Lincoln. I don't know what. I don't know what the car they drove. That Beverly Hillbillies car was that like a model.
Oh no! I'm not talking about the old truck. I'm not talking about Pearl Bodine's truck.
No, I remember. You're talking Beverly Hillbillies, right?
Yeah, Beverly Hillbillies.
Juan said Cadillac.
I remember a Lincoln Continental is all I remember.
I'm not talking about the old truck. I'm talking about all of the vehicles in the whole series.
I'm thinking Lincoln Continental. That's the only thing I can remember.
No. See, everybody already got it typing in Google. So
are you gonna tell me? You gonna tell us?
Oh yeah. But everybody already. Juan's Holland Booty.
Ramon saying Cadillac, maybe. I remember a Lincoln for some reason. I don't know why.
Found it buried. Auction is tomorrow, Cajun. Okay, that would be Saturday. All right. Saturday, you have an auction, big time auction. I never really watched the Beverly Hillbillies. I tell you what, when I was a kid, man, and those were in real time. I wasn't watching the reruns. Put it that way.
No, I was watching. You're the same way as me.
Yeah.
Couldn't wait to see Ellie Mae.
Yeah. Well, Ellie Mae's from Louisiana. Born, bred, and dead in Louisiana. Right outside of Baton Rouge, Pride, Louisiana. She's born and raised in Louisiana. Southern Belle, just like in the episode.
I know you had a crush on Granny, Cajun.
Yeah. No, Irene Ryan. No, I'll tell you what. Irene Ryan was a beautiful woman, and when she was young, just like Ellie Mae.
You kidding me? Ellie Mae? Hell, if I can pick all those crazy, weird shows, the woman that played Mrs. Munster, that woman was good looking when she was younger.
Oh yeah, Mrs. Munster. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Boy, I wish I could. I wish I could. This guy that he pulled out. He literally every day I tell him about the lights on his truck, and they say you got to call in when you see it. But I said I can't call in because you'd have to look up the number and then dial the number and then call it. But every day he pulls out with his truck because there's 2 sets of lights on the back end of a truck. There's your upper lights and your lower lights on the back end of the trailer.
Right.
And you got your side marker lights. There's something wrong with this guy's plug. Every single day he's pulled out. We pull out about the same time. He has no side marker lights or no upper lights. You say something to him and he just goes, "Oh, okay, thanks a lot." And he keeps going.
It's his ticket.
It's like
he gets busted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no doubt.
They don't do nothing around here. The only way
Maria,
they'll do anything.
I used to watch Adam 12 too.
Oh, I love Adam 12. I got the whole series on DVD.
Adam 12 is a pretty cool show.
Adam 12, it's just like the guy you remember Grease 2, the head of the T-Birds?
Mm-hmm.
He was on TJ Hooker. He was Romano.
TJ Hooker, that's another one.
Okay. I remember T.J. Hooker. That was T.J. Hooker, wasn't that William Shatner?
Yep.
Okay. Thought so.
He played the kind of cop that today would probably be in jail for something.
Yeah. Right. Correct.
Remember that show,
for abusive or whatever.
Remember that show, The Fall Guy?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. That was Lee Majors.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was the girl?
Heather Locklear.
Yeah, Heather Locklear.
Yeah. She was gorgeous.
But the guy that played T.J. Hooker's partner, Romano, was the leader of the T-Birds in Grease 2, and he sang the song Prowling.
Okay.
I remember Romano.
But he played a skirt chaser in Grease 2, and he played a skirt chasing cop in T.J. Hooker.
Yeah, you're right. He did.
Well, sometimes the shoe fits.
We're all showing our age now.
I think, to be honest with you, though, William Shatner, he can't top Captain Kirk, though. But Captain Kirk and T.J. Hooker were two of his, they were his better shows. But there's some of his newer stuff. It's like he got fat and lost the way he ain't a good like he used to be.
Yeah. Well, like Buddy Epson, okay? Buddy Epson was Uncle Jed on the Beverly Hillbillies.
Right.
And he had a big belly. Well, it showed him as a big belly, in the Beverly Hillbillies. But when he played the lawyer, what was that lawyer series he made? And I just had it on the tip of my tongue, and he didn't have a big belly like that. Barnaby Jones. Barnaby Jones.
Yep.
Yeah, he didn't have that big belly in Barnaby Jones.
Well, what's his name that played the son on Smokey and the Bandit, Junior? He was Tarzan.
Midget was Tarzan?
The Junior from Smokey and the Bandit was Tarzan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's I forget
sheriff's
his
son.
name.
The sheriff's son. He played Tarzan.
Yeah.
But Junior. They call him Junior.
Junior, the dipshit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was kind of like a Jethro.
I didn't know he was Tarzan.
Yep, he played in one of the Tarzans as Tarzan.
Wow.
Yeah, I think he did play in one of the Tarzan movies. Yeah, one of them.
It's just like the Russian's wife in Rocky IV was really Sylvester Stallone's wife.
Yep. Cause the original Tarzan was Ron Eli. That was the original Tarzan, Ron Eli.
Interesting. I didn't know that.
His brother played in a couple of them too.
It's like most people don't realize there was a Batman movie in the 30s.
Yeah, Sylvester Stallone's brother played in a few of his Rocky movies too. He was always on that. Yeah. If you ever go back and you watch the movies and you see when he stops at the people that are singing on the corner, one of his brothers is the singers on the corner.
Oh, okay. All right.
Didn't know that either.
Yep.
Man, what an educational night.
Yeah, well, hey, I love doing trivia. I do. Okay. All right. Almost all of the vehicles in the Beverly Hillbillies were Dodge.
For what?
Dodge vehicles. Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Miss Jane Hathaway. Most of her cars was Dodge Coronets, and I love that deep sound when she takes off from the Clampett house, from the mansion, or when she pulls up. Them deep dual exhausts. Oh yeah.
Yeah, she
Y'all
was
have to rewatch some of them things. Yeah.
She was a homely woman.
Yes, she was.
Who's that?
Yes, she was.
The
Jane
woman that
Hathaway.
played
Nancy Cupp. Nancy Cupp. Yeah. But I tell you what, there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people who said she had an awesome body, but
I'm not one of those people.
She hid it. She must have hid that body behind all them clothes she was wearing.
Well, I'm sure it was for the role. Yeah, I imagine.
Yeah, I never seen her in a bikini, and I'm pretty sure I don't want to see her in a bikini.
Hey, it's like what's her name? Barbara Streisand. From the neck down, she's not bad looking. From the neck up, well, let's just put it this way: she looks like she looks less feminine than Bruce Jenner there, Caitlyn Jenner, whatever you want to call her.
More like an homophobe look like.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, look at Barbara Streisand's nose. It looks like a man's nose on a woman's body.
Yeah, she had a big schnoz. She had a big schnoz on her.
Yeah, yeah. I remember her, Barbara Streisand, when she played in what was that? Meet the Fockers. That's it. Meet the Fockers. You know, hey, not bad at that age. You know.
We should have a new segment on your streams, Cajun, where we say "Leave it to Briggs."
Hey, there's two female actresses I can think of right now that you look at them. It's like how did they get in the TV or movies? And what's her name? Penny Marshall. It comes to mind, and Barbara Streisand. Because if Barbara Streisand, if it wasn't for the fact she could sing, that woman wouldn't have done that woman would have been lucky to be a housewife.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, didn't her career really take off when she did that thing with Chris Christopherson?
Oh, yeah.
Star is Born.
Yeah.
Yep,
Born.
That in the main event where she played where she played the owner of a boxer.
Star is Born was a good movie.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back in here in the chat. Okay, we got
Hey, that'd be a good channel name. Leave it to Briggs.
Marie Henson. Marie Henson was like, was saying something about Donna. Yeah, Donna Douglas. Okay. She was in McClintock. Question mark. No. Donna Douglas wasn't in McClintock. That was Kim Darby. Wait. What was it, McClintock? No, that was Rooster Cockburn. Kim Darby was in. But Donna Douglas, she was from Pride, Louisiana. That was Ellie Mae. Born and bred in Louisiana, went over to California, got her stardom, all that stuff. And Buddy Epson kind of taught her, kind of trained her in that because she wasn't a big star. She was like Miss Louisiana and Miss USA or something like that. But she was 32 years old. Donna Douglas, Ellie Mae Clampett, was 32 years old playing a 16-year-old girl
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
in the show, in the episodes. Yes, y'all can look that up. Anyway, okay, Irene Ryan was Granny. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, it's on reruns. I was gonna say something else and say hi to somebody else too. Oh yeah, the Green Hornet. The Green Hornet. Way back then, Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Bruce Lee was, the karate fighter. He was in that show. All right. Yeah, I know what I want to think about. Say, most all the cars in the Beverly Hillbillies were Dodges. All of them. When you seen the truck delivering the horse to the hillbillies, and Granny wanted to, race it, but it was like a derby horse. What they call that when you race horses with the buggies? It's not a real race horse. It's
Harness racing.
Harness racing.
Harness.
That's it. Okay. The truck that delivered that horse was a Dodge truck. Most every vehicle in the Beverly Hillbillies were a Dodge, except for the old truck. That was a 1921 Oldsmobile Model 46 Roadster.
See, I thought Mr. Drysdale drove a Lincoln Continental. I don't know.
They were all now those limousines. He didn't drive them. His chauffeur drove them.
Well, whatever. I thought it was a Lincoln.
Yeah. No, those weren't Lincolns. I forget what the limousines were back in those days. It could have been a. No, no. I don't want to say it was a Lincoln. They didn't look like a Lincoln.
I don't know. I have to research that.
What fancy cars, limousines they had back then beside a Lincoln in the 60s? Because those episodes were from in the 60s, and I want to say that went on 10 years. I want to say 10 years.
I wish I had a picture of my neighbor's pickup truck. I guarantee you not another person on the planet had a truck like he had.
Okay. I wish you had a picture too.
It was a homemade truck. He took a 67 Cadillac hearse and cut off the back end and welded on a back on panel to make it a standard cab pickup truck. So it was like what, 12-foot long box?
See, I'm going to have to look up that Mr. Drysdale's car. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Oh, Marie Henson said trotters. Yeah, trotters. And I think VC, I think you said that too, trotters. For the horses.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, harness racing or trotters, whatever.
Yeah, okay, harness racing. Trotters, same thing. Yeah, just about. Max Bear Jr. was Jethro. His dad was a famous boxer.
Uh-huh.
Max Bear Sr. was a famous boxer. Famous boxer. He was one of the best, and this is before Muhammad Ali. Okay.
Now, see, Cajun, we were just
God.
talking about, or Raging Cajun, we were talking about JDT Co., and here I am perusing their website again.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
You know, it's
I put
funny.
that plug in there, and people bid on it.
Yeah.
He needs to
Lily
start giving me
Munster.
advertisement.
Lily Munster, the cook.
So when,
Okay.
when you talk about Muhammad Ali, they said they tried. I remember reading once they tried saying his character was based on Apollo Creed from Rocky was based on Muhammad Ali. Man, they put, can't
No.
remember what website I saw that. And
No.
Carl Wilson Withers there said that'd be the most insulting thing ever.
Yeah. No. Muhammad Ali was not portrayed as a character and never will be in Rocky and all that stuff. Nope.
Sure, no, they was portrayed as a character. There was a character that Muhammad Ali they based someone on.
Yeah, but it
called
wasn't
Benedict.
Rocky.
No, Benedict Arnold.
So yeah, okay. Well,
I'm sure you
I
get the
know where
connect.
you're going. I know where you're going with that. Yes, sir, I
That's
do.
why I said that. I'm sure you
I
know what
know
I'm
where
talking
you're
about there.
going, Briggs. I know where you're going. Sure do. Okay, let's see. Okay, like Stacks, BJ and the Bear. Okay. BJ and the Bear. Y'all remember BJ and the Bear?
Oh yeah.
No.
So, Cajun, you're right. So, Mr. Drysdale drove a 62 LeBaron.
Chrysler LeBaron.
Chrysler Baron, Mr. Drysdale drove. So,
Well,
you're
that,
right.
that makes sense. You know why?
His
Because
chauffeur.
he was cheap. He was cheap, and he wanted and he liked saving money and counting money. So
Yeah,
bought
but that
Yeah,
was
he
a,
drove a 1962 Imperial LeBaron. So, you're right. It was
Yeah.
all Chrysler products.
yeah, that was a limousine.
So, Chrysler must have sponsored that show somehow.
Oh
yeah, yeah, correct. That was all Dodge, Chrysler, Mopar, whatever you want to call it. Oh, Dodge, Chrysler
Yeah, you're right.
products in there.
I think Dodge is spending more TV shows than anything. Dodge, Chrysler, Plymouth, whatever. Because let's face it, they sponsor a lot. That's all it's good advertisement.
I'll tell you what,
That's
that
right.
1964.
I thought I sent
wait a
that to
minute,
you,
or
710.
1962. I think it was a 1962 or 63 Dodge Cornet that Miss Hathaway drove.
Yeah, it's all Dodge products.
Man, hey, I would love to have that car right now. I would. When she would drive up to the mansion or drive off, you could hear them big 2-inch pipes like that V8 in there. Blah, 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 blah.
But that's back when Chrysler made good stuff. I mean,
that's what I'm talking about. You can hear that dual exhaust in there.
That's why I pick on Maynard and I pick on Twisted. They keep saying that they want quality. Chrysler has not built a quality product since the late 70s.
Okay, now we're not talking about that. We're not talking about that now. We're just talking about
426 Hemi and the 440. 426 Hemi was the best motor they ever built.
Yep. They made another good motor too.
Stax was played by Judy Landers. Yep. Yeah, Judy Landers. Wait, was that her name? Judy Landers? And Judy. Yeah, the blonde-headed girl. Judy Landers. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
their straight sixes were the bomb when it comes to quality.
You talking about the slant six?
Straight six, slant six, whatever. Same idea.
Yeah.
They were the best engines of
You
all
remember-
three of them made.
Chrysler made good. They made good motors.
Hell,
What's
yeah,
that?
the slant sixes, you can't beat them.
When I say slant straight, you know what I mean. They're all basically the same design. Yeah, you
Chrysler
really
made,
can't kill them.
They made great motors. They had just shitty chassis is all.
Oh, they all make crappy chassis now. You want the truth of the matter? I mean,
Well, even Dodge back in the day had shitty
Dirty
chassis,
Mary
but they had
Crazy
good motors.
Larry. I got the video right over there. Yep.
Let's see, Marie Henson. Okay, I'm going back up in chat now. Okay. Johnny Weissmuller was the first Tarzan in the 40s. I didn't know that. I thought I know Ron Eli is famous for Tarzan. Okay. But I did not know Johnny Weissmuller was the first one. I did not know that. So if anybody wants to look that up, you know.
I remember that name.
Miss Marie put that up. Okay.
Somebody's doing their research.
That's right. That's right. And that's what I love about trivia.
Man, you and Mater hurt my brain with half of this stuff.
What?
Because it's like,
trivia?
I would say a good 60% of the stuff I know.
I got one for you. What's the longest production pickup chassis SUV in America?
The longest running pickup?
Explorer.
No, pickup style SUV in America. You know, basically an SUV on a truck chassis. What's the longest running model in the United States?
You talking about?
I'm going to say Ford.
You're talking about without being a limousine type model, or just?
I'm talking a truck chassis and SUV style, sport utility vehicle type.
For the general public, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, if you're talking general public, then no, it wouldn't be the Ford, because the Ford, they use the same chassis for smaller ambulances and things like that, and vans and.
Yeah, but I don't think he's talking about that type of public. I mean,
I'm talking like Broncos, Blazers, you know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Well,
Chevrolet, probably.
I don't know.
It would be the Chevy framing then.
What? Maybe International?
Chevy Suburban.
Really?
Yeah, because it's the same frame that's on the 1500 and the 2500.
They started building that in, I believe, 1939.
Wow.
Look it up.
I thought we were talking about up-to-date stuff.
Yeah, I was thinking.
No, they haven't changed that frame in God knows how long.
I was thinking I was thinking Jeep too, Ramon, but I was wrong.
No, I mean I'm talking like SUV. That's the longest running SUV type vehicle, sport utility vehicle. It's the GMC Suburban.
It makes sense. That makes sense.
I thought you were talking about the longest frame.
No, the longest running SUV production brand label.
Duh, I missed that one. I thought you were talking about the longest frame.
The longest produced SUV with a pickup frame. A pickup frame.
Well, that's where I lost it at. Okay, gotcha.
The reason why I said pickup frame is because most of them, like the Chevy Transversus, is considered an SUV, but it's a unibody anymore.
Yep.
That's why I put in with a frame.
Okay.
Because most of them don't have frames anymore. They're all unibody, but the Chevy Suburban is still a frame.
Yeah, Chevy Suburban. I can agree with that.
Of course, they should call it the Chevy, the left, you know what, the right nut, and all that good stuff, because that's what they cost now. You can buy a house for what one costs.
Because the Chevy Suburban.
Well, just wait till after New Year's. Price will go down.
Chevy Suburbans, they had the what they call the crew cab, the big long crew cab for offshore workers.
Well, Chevy Suburban will cost you about 80 grand right now.
It's still less than a Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Jeep Grand Wagoneers over. They start at 100 grand.
Yep.
What's up, Monkey Meadows?
A top loaded one is 110. But you know something? That's one Chrysler product I actually like to look up. But to me, I saw they got new Chevy, Jeep Grand Wagoneers, but they don't have the wood sides. I don't know. There's just something about those old fashioned Jeep Grand Wagoneers with the wood sides, like a Woody wagon. My father actually had an '88 Jeep Grand Wagoneer.
Those were
and it had
those were cool looking cars, man.
And it had the Chrysler, the AMC 360. He took that AMC. Yep. He actually took that AMC 360 and threw it and sold it. Got rid of it. Took out the torque flight transmission, that 727 torque flight. Completely rebuilt it. And then he had a 71 Ford with the truck that he had when I was a kid with a 360 in it. We could not kill that truck. We don't know what it was about it. He bought a brand new in 71. By 1982, he was taking it to he took the motor. That truck was so rusty. He had welded so many patches on it, put so much Bondo in it. We took the motor and tranny out of it when it went past inspection, that it literally collapsed on itself. The frame just folded over, and we picked it up and swept up what was left and threw it in our new truck and threw it away. It had over 300,000 miles on that truck, and it ran like a watch. We took the motor and tranny, put it in our garage. My father didn't have the heart to scrap that motor. It just ran too good. Never burned oil, and he even ran Quaker State in it. And when Quaker State had the bad batch of oil in the 70s, they knew it was bad, and they sent it out anyways. It was actually turning to gelatin in the oil pan. Remember that bad batch of oil Quaker State sent out, and then they tried blaming the car motors and that?
The best motor Jeep ever made was the 4.0 straight six.
Oh yeah, but a straight six in that Jeep Grand Wagoneer wouldn't have moved it.
No, you're right. But the 4.0 straight six in the Jeep Wrangler was the best motor they ever built.
Wow.
All right.
I'll agree with that.
I got something right there at the bottom. You'll see that. Do y'all remember Dirty Larry, Crazy Mary?
It's Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry.
Dirty Larry, Crazy Mary. Nope, I don't.
Dirty
not
Mary,
by
Crazy
that.
Larry is
Not by that. I don't.
Car movie.
What?
It's an old 70s car movie.
Wow.
Huh.
Amazing.
Dirty Larry, Mary, Crazy Mary.
Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Man, I'm going on 2 more years. I'll be 60 years old, and I don't know that.
Peter Fonda movie.
Oh, Peter Fonda. Oh,
I like what is it? Dirty Harry Magnum Force or whatever, where he goes in to buy his coffee and they fill she practically fills the coffee with sugar.
Oh yeah. You're talking about a Dirty Harry movie, okay? Clint Eastwood movie. But we're talking about Dirty Larry, Crazy Mary. No, I'm not familiar with that one.
I don't remember that one either.
No. So
that's why I said that's the only thing I remember is like a Dirty Harry. I don't remember Dirty Mary.
And Marie Henson put that. So Miss Marie, please enlighten us, or anybody else in chat, please enlighten us on that.
Dirty Mary, Crazy Larry. I don't remember that.
Okay, and I want to say something about the Jeeps that that
Jeep Wrangler was the biggest piece of junk they ever made.
Oh, what?
The Jeep Wrangler was the biggest piece of junk they ever made.
Jeep Wrangler. Okay. Well,
I'm sorry, not the Wrangler, the Jeep Grand Cherokee.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wasn't gonna say anything about that or whatever. All right. When I was trapping back, I was trapping before I got married, and then I was trapping when I was married. And a buddy of mine had a 19, I want to say it was a 70. It was a CJ Wrangler. It had that was the model that had the V8 in it.
Well, they had a 304.
Okay, 304. That was the model. I think that was the only year model that had the 204. I'm not saying that was the only year, but I'm pretty sure. I
Yeah.
think it was a 70 what when they had the 304 in it.
What'd
the
you have, like a
V8.
CJ4, CJ5?
I forget which one it is, but it
But
had,
they
you
had a
know, you could,
304 V8 in them.
That
okay,
CJ5
yeah,
had them.
it had
Yeah.
had the V8 in it. All right, this is a buddy of mine's Jeep. We were trapping in it. Okay, riding on the rice field levees, and in the wintertime, yeah, you can get bogged down, get into some slick mud. But this was a full-time four-wheel drive Jeep, full-time, and they had a little thing on the side of the sideboard. Okay, the transmission hump. You could click that right there, and you was in four low. Then you can open up the glove box and turn a little switch, dial, whatever, and that would lock all the differentials in. We never got that Jeep stuck. Never.
No.
And
You know
I
what I
want
would
to
take?
say, I want to say that was a 70.
They had built-in lockers.
If I gave you I'll give you a choice of three vehicles to drive over like a snowy road, a snowy mountain. I mean, like a paved road, not a mountain, but a paved road. A Subaru Outback wagon, a Jeep, or a DKW. Which one would you pick? I'll add a fourth one, a VW Beetle, air-cooled Beetle.
I'll tell you what, I would take that Jeep I was riding in that a buddy of mine owned. For four-wheel drive, I would take that over any other vehicle.
I tell you, those VW Beetles, man, those old VW Beetles would go through anything.
I'd take a DKW or a Beetle, one of the two. That would I would destroy the Jeep with that. As far as going a paved road, I'm not talking off road. I'm for off road. Yeah, the Jeep.
No,
but for
okay,
a
no,
paved road, I would take the DKW or the VW Bug, the air cooled.
No. I'm talking about in mud. Okay, mud, like where we were at in crawfish ponds. We could go across a crawfish pond and jump in and jump out, no problem.
I'd take an old Bronco or an International Scout over a Jeep.
Well,
not the Bronco Model 2, the first Broncos.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I
don't know. The Bronco 2 with the Bronco 2 based on the Ranger chassis. No, they were piles of.
Those old Jeeps will go through a lot of shit, though.
Oh yeah, the old ones. But I don't like the CJ series like the original because those things tip over easy.
Yeah.
I tell you how strong the first Bronco was. My brother-in-law had one, and there was a dump truck that got stuck in a mud hole on the side of the road, and we would stop and pull them out. No problem.
Oh yeah, they were well built. They were ugly, but they were well built.
Are you talking about old Broncos?
Oh yeah, the first generation. My father had one. He always said that they should have just they may as well have sold them without paint because he swear they came pre-rusted underneath the body panel.
Well, yeah, that's true.
They were
those
terrible.
old Broncos though, with the old 289 or 302s, man, were good vehicles though.
Good night, Miss Marie.
Yeah, they were But they back then those Broncos, they were, I think back at the time, they were the rustiest vehicle Ford ever made at the time. You look,
The new
they were like the
Broncos are
old.
garbage.
I wouldn't even call the new ones a Bronco. But when you say the Jeep Cherokee is the worst one they ever made, I don't know. I disagree on that. There's millions of them out there still. They're everywhere. Up here,
So I just bought a brand new 2021 Grand Cherokee. So
I'd
Marie,
say
as
the worst
long as you can get, as long as you,
Comanche.
hang on 1 second, Miss Marie, as long as you can get on YouTube and you have an email, you can always get on the panel for StreamYard.
Yep.
A Jeep Comanche is probably the worst Jeep I say they ever made. I mean, those things were terrible. I think
yeah,
still
they
make
were.
them.
They were.
They were
Now,
worse.
most of the Jeep models are not bad. I just don't like the box feeling of the Wranglers.
No, I'll give you. It's like the Bronco, the original Broncos. I always say there was no character to them. They were, they were ugly. But it's just like the International Scout. You either liked them or didn't. There was no in between. They were ugly, but they were like a Sherman tank.
Do you guys like that
All I
new
gotta
Jeep?
say is that
Do you like
Jeep
that
is
new
not
Jeep
fat guy
pickup?
friendly.
What?
Do you like the new Jeep pickup?
No, that ain't a truck. That's a. But you can buy that. That is
Oh,
so.
God,
You
got him
can buy
started.
that. You can buy the Jeep pickup truck for less money than a regular plain Jeep Wrangler.
The Jeep pickup truck looks like the Ford Explorer Sport Track and a Hummer made a baby.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
And they're selling them for what? There's out here they're going for like 50, 60 grand.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now, if you want to go off-roading with it, it'd probably be a good vehicle to have. It looks like a good off-road vehicle.
The bed of it, though, you can't really put anything back there. Not much.
You couldn't really put anything back in the back of a Ford Explorer sports truck.
A baby stroller and groceries. Maybe a push lawnmower. That's it.
I'm gonna throw this one out there for.
Yeah,
I'm
my
gonna throw
son-in-law
this one
has
out
one.
there
He loves
for
it, but
Ed, the old
I
tech
don't know.
guy on the Ridgeline. Let's see, Honda Ridgeline, Chevy Avalanche, the truck edition, Cadillac Escalade truck edition.
Chevy Avalanche is a waste of time.
Yeah. Ford Explorer Sport Track. They all had that same kind of back end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a lot of problems with water leaking into the cab with the Avalanche because it is a little rubber like windshield seal.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've heard.
But a buddy of mine had one. He never drove it in the winter. He always wanted to keep it rust free, and he didn't put a tarp on it. He just left the cover on. And it was funny. He left it in his driveway all winter long. Never really paid much attention to it. Why would you? The snow melted off it, and no big deal. Come spring, he decided he saw water dripping from it, and he says, and he didn't pay much attention at first. And I was over at his house, said, something's wrong with your Avalanche. And he says, why do you say that? Because it's got a smell. I just walked by. What do you? I said it smells moldy. No, you're full of it. I said, I don't know. Water's dripping off it. Well, that's normal. It just got spring. The snow. There was still snow, still melting. It was like early April. I said, no, you need to go out there and look at that thing because something ain't right. Because I just walked it. I pulled into his garage where he was going to help me change the front brakes on my car, and I walked up his driveway past that thing, and it smelled foul. That's the only way. It smelled like a cat box. It's like what's and water was dripping from it. I said, but the water you would think would be dripping from the back end if it was a normal pickup and it was open, but water was dripping from the doors. And so he opened up. He went out and he looked inside, and he couldn't believe it. there was water even with the windows on the side, the door windows, all the way across. He opened up that door and we got a ladder because we didn't want to stand next to it. We'd open up the door and this flood of water came flying out. It was, in other words, the water was even with the top of the window, the bottom of the windows, you know what I mean? The top of it, where the door meets the, in the dash all the way across when you open it up.
What do you got, Roman 1? What kind of vehicle you got?
Yeah, Ramon, what are you talking about, brother? You talking about riding lawnmower or what?
He said, my ride beats all of yours. Mine eats grass, not gas. Go uphill where you can't, where yours can't.
That was bad though.
I'm a Ford guy myself. Sorry, that's the way I am. That's the way I roll.
Yeah, I got a 2000 Silverado with the Vortex.
That's all right.
That
That's a
thing's
good. You got the 5.3.
Yep, that thing's a beast.
Good motor.
A horse. Yeah, I would have think so,
What
right?
I got an 05.
Yeah, I knew Ramon was gonna come up with something like that.
Old
I like
tried
GM, Ford.
I'm a Ford guy. Sorry. So yeah,
Depends on the Ford.
I'm a
They all
Chevy and
make
Dodge
garbage.
guy.
I'm still driving my '83 Ford pickup.
Yeah, well,
the older Fords back in the day were hard to beat.
I got my '83 Ford with 302, and it runs just fine.
yeah, but what state you in?
Nevada.
Yeah, that's why.
There's no
out
rust.
here,
There's no rust here.
there's no rust where I'm at because I know how to take care of them. I fluid film everything I own. I got a 24-year-old Toyota with no rust on it. If you don't believe me, ask Cajun. He's seen it.
My wife drives the new cars. I still drive my '83 Ford.
Yeah. Back then they were decent trucks. I can't wait till I get this 71 Ford that I just bought from my neighbor going with the straight 6 and 3 on the tree. I actually found a 3-speed for it finally out of some guy in Detroit. Mach 1 hooked me up with him. Some guy up there had one, and I'm getting it. He told me where I could get one. Anyways, he didn't have it, but he told me where I get one, and I got one coming. But because someone took out the tree on the tree tranny, and I didn't know the shifter was there, and then there was another shifter on the floor. I thought it was because it was 4-wheel drive or something. Turns out it was someone put an automatic in it. I'm putting it back to a 3 on the tree. I want that old school shifter.
Yeah, mine's an '83 Ford. It's got a C6 automatic in it, but when I put it in 4 low, it's a billy goat. I can climb up the side of a mountain with it.
I don't want 4-wheel drive. Never. I don't go off road.
I go off road a lot, so.
One of my fishing spots, I got to go off road to launch the boat.
John Ruck said it's 4:20 somewhere, and guess what? It's 3:20 my time, and I got to run, guys and gals.
Yep.
I do
Alright.
got to
Go lay down
run.
myself.
It's
I
been
gotta-
real.
I got to shut this down. Appreciate everybody coming in. Raising Cajun, you want to say your goodbyes?
Yeah. Wheels spinning, the beavers grinning, and I'll catch y'all on the flip side.
But Red Line Guy,
It's been real. Thank you, Cajun, for having me on. Thanks everybody in the chat for stopping by. Redline Gary, keep it on the track.
that's right. Keep it on the track. Mr. Briggs,
Good night. Have fun.
all right. Appreciate you coming in. VC,
Hey, it's good talking to everybody tonight. It's good seeing you, Cajun. You guys have a good night, and we'll talk to you later.
all right, buddy. And as always, everybody, appreciate y'all coming in very much. But it's almost 3:30 my time. Like somebody said, 4:20, but it's 3:30, and in the morning, and I gotta eat. So as always, love, peace, and crackling grease. Catch y'all. Blue top. Later.
Who eats at 3:30 in the morning?